make my nose prettier.
And
I said no, because that's as pretty as... It's beautiful.
So D&D.
Sorry, noses are important.
Well, we're here for a reason.
Well...
Let's jump right back in it. We're in battle. Let's get into it as quickly as possible, but let's get a recap before we do, so we know what's going on.
I don't want to do it because I fully don't remember, but someone has to call it the shrimpening.
And I lost my notes. Someone else.
Your notes are wet.
I spelled an entire
You're
note.
dead. Your notes are wet.
So one of you three with good detail.
Do you need inspiration?
My notes are so good.
Okay,
All right, I'll do it. Fine.
Do it.
All right, so
I will do it.
we came,
We saw.
we conquered.
We didn't. Baz is dead.
No, so we are in the midst of conquering.
But not before getting here.
We conquered someone. So anyway, we set up a plan to
Now I remember.
to allow the wedding to go forward, right? Because in the previous session we had discovered that Lizana was a Rakshasa. And so we communicated.
Is one of these.
She's a tigress.
Tiger Lily.
She's a law tiger.
And so she was discovered. She escaped. We set up a plan to have Baz pretend to be Lizana.
That was
so
It was a good plan.
It was a good plan.
It took us a long time to get to it.
Yeah, we disguised her magically,
Good
and we had Olaroon in on it. She communicated with Baz, right? About like she was talking at Baz about
She's like, better not.
like don't do.
Yeah, I'll haunt you and your
And your
children.
children.
Exactly.
And I was like, good thing I don't want
I'll
children.
kill you
I will
more
come
than
back and
once.
I'll enjoy killing you
I'm
multiple
not
times.
scared.
So we got ourselves in position. Lizana showed up, warped herself into the chapel, looking all bright and shiny. And then Baz walked in, looking like Lizana also, and there was much consternation.
There was.
There were mouths agape and aghast.
I am agog. I am aghast.
Yes.
But there were also screams
Is
outside
Baz
of
in love at last?
And then pretty soon after Baz made her entrance, Lizana summoned a bunch of devils outside of the chapel, and there were a bunch of screams. And then
Not great.
we basically got into it, right? It was pretty much like jumping into the fight. Gladys force caged the prince.
Seems like a good idea.
Who is still force caged. He passed out.
Seems like a good idea.
He did pass out, didn't he?
We quickly engaged Lizana and quickly dispatched.
Well, she went invisible, and then Baz
She went invisible.
attacked
Baz
her,
went up and punched at her.
Oh yeah, that
and
was
then she
awesome.
became uninvisible, and
Yeah.
that's what facilitated
Further,
quick
The
The
curb stop.
further,
Yeah.
murderlation. Yes.
murder relation. Yeah.
curb stomping. I feel like is a great word for
I
what
mean, I
happened.
used my sword though. Okay. I did not stomp.
That Rick and
That
Morty
would be.
gif.
We'll do that later. Anyway, yeah. So we killed Lizana,
Jesus.
and the rest of the devils continued to fight, and we were in the midst of the battle. Baz is dead.
She did.
She did. She
Actually,
But
just
the
died.
tadpole crawled out of her ear.
That's true.
So-
The tadpole.
Yeah,
The
thank
Mind
goodness.
Flayer tadpole has
It's
left.
been in there a bit.
It's only been a day.
Well, felt like
Has it
months.
only been a day?
Yes, the fight with the Void was the previous day.
I'm fine.
It munched a
fast.
little bit, you know.
Mesmerizing.
It was really,
Fine.
it was still shopping for a home.
Yeah,
It was still
like,
looking around. Like, it was
still on
figuring
the
out
market.
where it was going to
Yeah,
be.
it was like, what neighborhood do I
That's
want to be
RBO.
in?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
It was like,
yeah,
should
and
I be
that's
in
where we
seasonal
are. I believe we're at the
depression
top of the
or
order.
Regular
Where we
depression.
left
That
off.
is correct. Baz is dead. She was surrounded by. Thank you for doing that. You get.
Also, I
inspiration.
don't think I've failed any death. I don't have any death saves marked off.
Shoot, where did you put my...
You died immediately.
So does that mean I only have one death save left?
No,
No,
you
no.
died.
Oh, I died.
Yeah,
I died.
you went unconscious,
That's right.
and they piled on.
Got it.
You're like, pop, pop, pop.
They hit
Couldn't
you
remember.
times.
You did.
I guess I can't use my bardic inspiration anymore, huh?
Nope, that's gone.
No, normally when you're dead, you can't do much.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you did.
I still have 19
So,
temporary hit
Gyrus,
points.
you are in a cloud of magical darkness, as is this group and Endymion.
Right.
There's a pile of dead people over there because they cast Cloud Kill. And there's Willow, and there's Gladys.
Because I dispelled some darkness, but then they
They
did
cast it
it.
again.
Okay.
Do they know I'm dead? Does anyone know I'm dead?
I feel it in my heart.
They don't, no.
Feel it in my heart.
I feel it in my heart.
You're
Feel
up.
it in my fingers.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to just. I realize I'm in darkness, but I was grappled and still grappled,
No, I think you fought off that grapple.
And then you got re-grappled.
and then I got re-grappled. So I know
You're
she's
restrained.
there.
You're
so,
restrained.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna attack. I realize it's still with disadvantage. 22 to hit. No, 27 to hit. For 13
You did
magical.
27 with disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 15 and a 17.
Okay. What's the damage?
13 magic slashing.
Alright.
My second attack is would have been a critical. 23 to hit. I assume it still hits. Class is what, like 18?
Yes.
So 23 to hit for 14 magic slashing.
Okay.
Third attack.
Good.
That's a 25 to hit. That'd have been another critical for 12 magic slashing.
Okay.
19 temporary hit points.
And have I already... I think I used my action surge on Lizana. So I believe that is my turn.
Holy crap. Okay. The Chain Devil. The Chain Devil...
Do be chain
is
deviling.
just going
She do.
to walk toward Willow.
They have no more interest in me, right? Because I did?
Yeah.
Nice.
They're not going to eat your body or anything like that.
I thought they were going to keep wailing on me.
Just-
At this point, it'd be convenient for us.
Would it be?
You can't take more damage.
no.
Oh, I guess that's true. How long do you have to revivify me?
1 minute.
So like 10 rounds
10
of
rounds.
battle.
10 minutes. And even if we don't, we have priests and
It's not on
clerics and
because
stuff
of the shows.
Alright.
Got it, thank you.
in the city who can resurrect you. If we pay them.
Oh yeah, I can. I can take resurrection next level too.
If we get another level.
Sorry. 1 moment.
And I can always just run.
Does anyone speak Abyssal?
I don't even know what that is.
Yes, Bass.
I do. Well, I can speak anything now.
Oh, they have telepathy. Never mind.
We had.
And
the
one of them
abyssal
is infernal.
helm thing
Okay,
and all
never mind.
that was wearing it.
The
I think
helm
it was
of
infernal.
it
Never
was
mind.
infernal.
Never mind.
Remember when you had that
Okay.
cool
Alright.
sword
Willow,
staff?
followed
Yeah.
by Endymion.
It's not
Gone so
doing
fast.
It had to use a dash to even get
Oh,
over them.
gotcha. Okay.
Okay, just a reminder, some people are blind, right?
Mm-hmm. Magical darkness.
Because I cast the sunburst,
Uh-huh.
and I think they were marked, so maybe they're dead
The
now.
red, probably the red.
Well, these
one.
two reds and this orange are just
Gone.
gone.
Yeah. They might be dead now.
Okay,
It wasn't.
No. Alright, I'm just gonna say something like this.
Okay.
okay.
I don't know what this orange was.
So now it's been 6 seconds.
Yep.
Every time.
It's hard not to.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
And I would like...
Millennials are.
Is there... Does it seem like a cloud could fit into this highly vaulted ceiling?
Yeah, it's highly
Look at it.
vaulted.
Does the spell have a description
It
that I
does.
can use?
Yeah, it says...
Says
I'll pull it
to
up.
use in highly vaulted churches.
Oh my god, I knew it. We should do that.
We should do it. Would be good in situations such as.
Why can't
It would be cool
Just-
actually if they give you examples like that.
go to the one my eyes want to see?
Did mean you're up after this.
Yeah.
Can I see it? It's magical darkness.
Mm-mm.
So, it's not magical darkness.
If
So-
it's magical darkness, You
Yeah, I
cannot
definitely
see through
can't
it. Correct.
You have to have like really specific stuff to be able to do that.
Simone probably would have been able to.
All of these creatures have either true sight,
There was an
blind
option I
sight,
could've
or
done.
devil's sight.
So I wonder.
So the
they're
spell fails
gross.
if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud could appear.
Yeah,
For
I'm gonna say
example, if you're
no.
in a room that
What can I
can't
cast that I
accommodate-
can't see? So just something that I just
No?
throw into
Okay.
a corner, like fireball.
Well
Just
then,
fireball it.
Here's my question.
You could try dispelling the darkness again.
Am I going to be able to
Maybe
do
you can't, I don't
anything
know.
until...
You can
I'll
just
just...
chill.
So can I eat my concrete
Oh, sure.
from Freddy's? Okay, I'm going to go get a concrete.
What?
Get my milkshake.
Ice
You're
cream.
not allowed to.
Ice cream.
I see. Okay, I thought
Did you
there
bring
was-
enough?
Willow,
glass?
can we? I'm gonna say you're gonna hold your action
Yeah,
so we can
that
move
sounds
on.
good.
And
Thank
Damien,
you.
you're up.
Do you think I meant real quick?
Yeah,
I
I
thought
guess
it was like
we'll just
something that you
I
had,
can't.
like
I can't.
like eat
I didn't
a
see
healing potion or something.
No.
Baz go down.
Where's
No.
Gladys?
No,
And I
you're,
can't see any enemies.
Gladys is
you're
hiding.
currently in darkness, so you're gonna want to stand up and move.
That's darkness, or that was an original.
Darkness, darkness, darkness.
How far
and
does
they
darkness
cast,
go?
They cast that one on me, or was that the original?
This was the original, and then they cast that one over there. One of them might be gone.
So they cast 3 darknesses.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
All of these guys can cast darkness twice a day. I don't now recall which one of these darknesses got dispelled.
I also don't.
Well, they originally everything was, and then there was the cloud kill. So I don't know if you redrew that.
The cloud kill is the green.
What was the light blast that you did? Sunbeam?
It's level 8.
Sunburst.
Because I felt like
Sunburst.
you dispelled all the darkness, right? I mean, it's fine. I can move out of the way. I can't see anything, so it's like
She did a 60-foot radius over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, okay, so these two were dispelled then. And then these guys would have I know they cast darkness again right here, so that she'd be in it, and
And
darkness
in the
here.
corner.
So that one's done. So
Okay.
we're not in darkness. All of the enemies are still in darkness.
right, and that's where I was like,
So stand up and do your thing.
Charius yells, I can take a fireball!
Wait, can she take additional damage when she's already down?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, she's dead. There's,
So we can damage her?
yeah,
Theoretically, it's not causing more damage.
right.
I mean, if we mutilate her body, then we can't revivify her.
I mean, that's what I was gonna ask.
If she
was
if she gets turned to ash, then yeah. But you'd be fine.
We'd have, yeah.
Don't turn me to ash. I'd like to come back.
like, no, that's what I was thinking.
But we
Like,
can
Right,
cast
and
other
Jimmy,
things.
what are you gonna do? Hold your.
my gut says like just to do a fireball toward the back, but I can't.
Charius
tell
yells,
where-
fireball me!
Do it.
Maybe fire is good. Maybe it's not.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna do fireball. No, I can't.
Okay.
I guess I'll cast. I can't. Is anybody hurt?
No.
I am.
Bazes! I can feel it in my heart.
Okay, then I guess I'm
Faithful.
just gonna hold for a spell. I can't do it, so
All right.
I will hold a guiding bolt if I see an enemy.
All right. She's gonna attack you 7 times. 6 long swords and an automatic hit with the tail. So she'll do that first.
But he's
for
metal, so like,
15
what
bludgeoning.
the sword's gonna do?
15 bludgeoning.
Although I should roll to see if it's a crit. Okay, she has advantage on all of her attacks. The first one is a 27, so that's 13 slashing. Okay.
Hmm.
A 21 to hit.
Nope.
17 to hit.
Nope.
25 to hit
Yep.
for another 13. There's 2 more. It's 26 to hit for another 13. And the last one is a crit for,
Uh-oh.
we'll
No,
say
we don't yell for
20
her.
slashing.
Oh.
I just get so excited.
That's its turn. Gladys.
I'm gonna just cast Shatter in that direction.
Okay. That's a lot of dex saves or constitution saves.
It is a Constitution save, 17.
Which direction?
In
this corner?
this
Towards
area.
Baz.
What's the radius on it?
I'm gonna pop up, 60-foot range, 10-foot radius.
Where even are you?
I pop up.
Oh.
So 20 feet across.
I'll say you can hit these 4 guys.
Great.
Because
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20.
to
Okay,
be fair,
you're
she
going to hit
doesn't-
all of them. You're going to hit all of
Right.
them. Why not?
I mean,
Con
to be
saves?
fair, she's just putting in the direction.
Yeah.
Constitution saves?
Constitution saves a 17.
Okay.
Can I have a bunch of 8s? Only 5 8s.
Only
those?
this guy saved. The rest of them failed.
Here's 2.
So a save is just half as much, so 3d8, and then everybody else is 5d8.
Well, it'll just be whatever you roll.
Yeah.
Roll your dice
yeah,
and
so
then we'll
that's
cut it in
fancy.
half.
Roll the dice, and you can roll multiple dice.
Oh, I don't like rolling a dice.
They call that
multiple times.
concrete?
A concrete.
A concrete?
Is that like a specific flavor or something?
Mm-mm. It's like a shake, but a little
7.
bit. You eat it with a spoon. Wait, only 2 more. I've got stuff. Wait, how many did I just roll? 3.
You rolled 3.
I get 5. Yeah. Oh my god. Plus 9.
All right, so 16 for everybody except for one of them is going to take half.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I'm gonna give bardic inspiration to
not bad.
Endymion.
Okay. And there's nothing
And-
you can do to dispel darkness.
No, I don't have dispel magic. I have counterspell, but I didn't cast it when they spelled. They cast. I didn't.
When they spelt.
I didn't dispel it when they cast it. And I'm gonna run over here to my friends. There actually, behind this peevish area.
To your friends, those are dead.
Well, isn't this mustache
Oh, yeah.
man?
Yeah,
That's
that's
all
already
right.
right.
Mustache man.
Oh yeah.
It was also
Is Olerin supposed to go on my?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
You can hop in now if you've
Yeah.
got something fresh to use. Did you
Um,
figure out what you're going to do?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna cast Insect Plague.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay.
Holy shit. That
I
sounds
like-
gross.
To do it so that I get the many-armed sword lady
Okay.
But can
and
you
the
see her?
corner of people. 20-foot radius.
Okay. So you
So-
can get these guys.
So I want to kind of put it in between.
You won't be able to. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. So here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
Josh, you get to add a
10,
d12
15,
to like.
5, 10,
The
15.
issue
This
is I
guy.
can't do anything.
5,
So-
10, 15, 20. And
Why
this
not?
guy.
Because you
5, 10,
can't see
15,
anything.
and this guy.
So
These
I
3
can't do
guys.
anything.
Great.
Oh, that might go away.
And also,
They have to make
fire
a
isn't good.
Constitution saving throw.
But it's good for a saving.
Did you catch that? Nice.
It was a natural
Dex
1.
save. Okay.
Yeah, but if someone attacks you, you can use it.
21 and 7. And then she has resistance. She's gonna save. Okay. What do we got?
18 is the spell save DC,
Okay.
and it will be 4d10 piercing damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
Okay.
And the math that I am doing.
You said
is
piercing?
28 piercing
Math that I am
damage.
doing.
Yes.
Okay. 28 piercing damage. And 14 for the people who saved.
Yes.
Okay.
And if a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn,
This-
or ends its turn there, they also have to make the Constitution saving throw.
Guys say it died.
Yay. You get just color commentary from Baz tonight.
I love
From
it.
Beyond the Veil.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Good job, guys!
Wait, 20. Sorry, say that again. 24.
28
28 damage.
full
Okay.
damage.
Okay. Math.
Simple math is the hardest math. You guys, it's not funny to other people when you say it at work to your dog.
Yeah.
Describe the last moments of Merilith as she dies.
Oh!
to these.
Ooh. Okay. So she is just like her skin looks like it changes color to like a blackish
Ew!
yellowy, because they're locusts that cover her body and they bite and pierce her skin, and so she just is like,
Oh, that sounds awful.
She's like the guy from The Mummy.
Yes.
With the scarabs.
that sounds like it would be a great description. I haven't seen it, but it sounds right.
Great
You haven't seen The Mummy? How were you not in love with Brendan Fraser as a
Okay.
child?
And then,
Which
did
one?
you think of anything do you want to do?
There's
PK.
nothing I can really
I don't know
do.
what it
I'll yell to.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm
You should
assuming
still-
that hurt
The
really
graphics
bad.
don't hold up, but it's still fun.
Be like,
Okay.
Gyrus, get out of the darkness. I can heal you. And I'm gonna hold or ready to action for heal
Okay.
on Gyrus if I see him run out of the darkness.
You're gonna want to probably stand up so you can see behind.
Sure.
from behind. Okay. Olrun.
Olaroon can't see any of the enemies, right? Even
Correct.
with that one dying, didn't dispel any darkness.
We'll say when the next one dies, we'll say that guy had the darkness. I did
Okay.
not. I did not
Sure.
keep track of which ones
That's fair.
had the darkness.
That's fair. In that case, he is going to step
Although they should all
forward.
be making con saves
For
to
concentration,
hurt.
right?
Okay, that was
Yeah.
20, 14. All right, we'll say with that insect plague or whatever it was that you just cast, the darkness on top of Gyrus dissipates.
Nice.
So go ahead and you do your ready to action.
Okay.
Now you see.
It'll
all
be
of the-
just a second because
Gross.
it is a massive spell.
Gross.
It's
no,
a lot.
just kidding. You get 70 hit
I
points.
get 70 hit points back. Yep, it's very straightforward.
Heal.
Yeah.
Oh my
that was-
god,
the heal
70 feels like so many.
I'm
guess
still
that'll
not
be
at
if you
full.
pop
All right, so the darkness dissipates,
I
and
can't,
you
I'm dead.
see
I know.
you see this large snake lady, and you heard the shrieks and the buzzing sounds of the insects. The swords fall to the ground, and you can hear the clink, 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 clink of these large swords. And the body itself is blackish, right? And it's starting to sort of fleck away, similar to the snap from Infinity Wars, like it kind of dissipating. But think of it more of like it like tissue paper when it's on fire. It just kind of like burns and kind of and then it just disappears in the air.
That's how I want to die.
Cool.
And
so,
you
Subtract the
see
bugs.
you see the Chain Devil, some Mezzaloths, and or this Mezzaloth here, and Gyrus.
okay.
Yeah,
So
go
as
ahead.
that comes out of darkness, Olarin is going to run in front of, get in front of Gladys,
Yeah, thank you.
and he is going to lightning
So romantic.
bolt the two of them.
Oh my god, he would never let anything happen. to
Before
Gladys.
we forget, Olaroon and Sir Terranthorn are both here. Sir Terranthorn's ushering the mortals out. He's not a fighter, but which of them or both of them are wearing yellow?
Oh, that's great. I told them not to wear yellow.
And if you recall, Olaroon was not picking up that you wanted him to take you out.
Right.
So keep that in mind.
Oh, that's hard to say. She wants Olarin to be wearing yellow.
But is he?
But maybe, yeah, I know, right? But maybe Terranthorn is actually wearing yellow.
Do you want me to
'Cause
roll?
he-
For,
Yeah,
do you want me
can
to
you
roll
roll for that? I
insight?
like that.
Roll
I
insight
I
on.
love that.
That's a natural 1.
Oh, no! He's not wearing yellow.
Totally over.
He's wearing green.
He's absolutely
wearing
white.
He's actually
He
wearing
was-
white and like there's that blue.
It
like,
actually like makes
tuxedo
Gladys
part.
mad when he's wearing
He's wearing a dress.
Um,
All right, so
You're
he's
like,
going to
why are
cast.
you
sorry,
wearing a
before I forgot.
I love that.
A very important
Yeah,
question.
sure, no.
Especially when you ran in front of her. It's like, oh, is he wearing...
Yeah, and she's just automatic.
Rude.
She's like,
She turns around
lightning
and
bolt,
starts
so they need to make
walking.
dex saves, so
Yeah,
DC 17.
That's it for me.
Alright, the Mezzaloth.
She says something about this is why we couldn't make it past or something.
You guys have no idea what's going on. Gladys just leaves.
She did too.
All at advantage. On all spells.
I'm living my best life.
Okay. Alright, the Chain Devils saved, the Mezzaloth did not.
Okay, so 24 for full damage,
You haven't
Okay.
made any
and 12 for
decisions.
half.
I'm just watching you guys make decisions.
Yeah, it's easy.
Being arguing, we're good.
It's fine.
Wait, lightning? Oh,
Yeah.
they're resistant to lightning.
Of course they are.
Well, the Mezzaloths are. The Chain Devil is not.
Really?
Mm-hmm. What was the damage again?
24 and 12.
12. Okay.
So 12 and 12.
Okay. Very good. Lightning out of his hands into the back of the wall.
Is it top of the order again now?
We are.
Right class.
The Mezzalots didn't get a turn yet. You did something, right?
I cast Shatter.
Oh, that's right. Okay. It was kind of a weird popcorn situation.
Yeah.
They can teleport 60 feet, so.
Wow, that's
see.
a nice little nifty thing they can do.
And I think they have 40 feet of movement. Yes, they do.
I would hate that.
This
that
guy-
creature popping up
This
right
guy
next to you. Yeah.
runs right toward you.
I hate it.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's not going to get far enough. But he could get here and cast Cloud Kill on
Willer?
this group of people.
Why would he do that?
Unless you wanted to
Counterspell? I will counterspell.
Okay.
What a great use.
Okay. I could also have Oleron counterspell if you don't want to use it as well. Slot.
Yeah. Oleron would obviously want to
Alright.
counterspell.
Go ahead and counterspell.
protect
So I'm yellow.
Oleron.
But
not wearing yellow.
What level
Yeah,
counterspell?
he doesn't get the clothing, but he will protect.
I'll upcast it to
She's
4th
this
level.
is
why we
You can make an Arcana check.
She's
to
about
see
to
if you can
counterspell,
tell
he
what
does it first,
level
and she's
Oh,
just
sure.
like,
the spell's
I'll
going
do
to be.
that.
are you fucking kidding me?
That's a 28 Arcana.
Okay, fifth level spell.
It's a 5th level spell.
Uh-huh.
Then, yeah, he'll use a 5th level counterspell.
Okay, so it just
Yeah,
This is out?
Now he is out of 5th level
Okay.
spells.
This one's gonna cast darkness back on top of where you were.
Okay.
I'll just leave the circle where it is.
Is he afraid of the light or what?
Apparently.
Scary cat.
It is kind of a cool thing to be able to force counterspell. You want me
You
to?
could counterspell that one if you
I'll
want.
counterspell it.
No, because she can't see into that darkness. I'll
Oh.
see it. Not to be
Buzzkill.
not to be on the other side of the combat, but like,
Realistic.
On whose side are
Okay.
you on?
Oh, and no, she's no
oh, she's
longer
not
marked.
marked. Yeah.
That was a freaking annoying.
Okay,
Quite good.
the Mezzalot.
We really needed it.
A claw and a trident. One of them has advantage on the attack. Or wait, you're in darkness now,
I
right?
stole that
They all
trident
have
from King Drayton.
Okay.
Wait,
Misses.
how are you getting out of there?
I'll get out when they're dead.
18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so that one misses everything. This one, 25 to hit
Yeah.
for 9 slashing.
Chump.
And 20 to hit.
Nope.
The other one, 18 to hit.
Nope.
And a 23 to hit
Ah.
for 8
You
piercing.
have extra AC because of haste.
Mm-hmm. And 19
I
temporary hit
forgot
points.
I'm hasted. So
Plus
no, a
2.
23 does not hit.
Okay, so no 8 damage.
Thank you for reminding
You've
me.
been doing the extra attack.
Willow, you're getting attacked.
Not on the last one, but it's fine.
20 to hit
The Meredith didn't.
Yeah.
Oh no, she did.
for 9 slashing as it uses its claw, and then a 13 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For 8 piercing.
Oh wait, no. I have a 15.
Okay. So just the 9 slashing then.
Okay.
And any concentration spell, I don't think you have one going, do you?
Oh, the insects are gone now.
Well, you roll for it to see if you maintain concentration.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
What do I have to?
Roll a d20. It's a constitution saving throw.
13.
Okay, that's high enough. It needed to be 10.
Cool.
Because you only took 9 slashing, so
Yeah.
minimum 10. And then it's half of whatever the damage you took. So let's say you took like 20 damage or 24 damage,
Mhm.
then you would have had to roll a 12.
Oh, okay.
Make sense?
Gotcha.
But it was only 9, so it was 10 minimum. Okay, so you maintain your insect cloud. Now we're back at the top, Dyrus.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
You
start-
feel the tail release you, and
No.
Yeah, and then the darkness goes away, and I get healed, and then the darkness comes back, and they're tridents. Cool. I'm going to keep swinging.
all right.
I'll just swing at the Mezzaloth
Ruby swing.
right there. With disadvantage,
Correct.
Fear. That's a 16 to hit.
No, 18 AC.
Alright. Can't believe I didn't hit on an attack. 20 to hit for
Okay.
10 magic
Okay.
slashing. Third attack. That's 15 to hit, and then my hasted attack is 21 to hit for 12 magic slashing.
I'll give you one more since you didn't use haste
Last time.
on
Thank you. That's a 29 to hit for another 12.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark it.
Okay.
And
Olaroon.
Olaroon,
He's got Dispel Magic, right?
he doesn't.
Okay.
Not on this list, and I'm really angry about it. So
The list is the list.
yeah, right. It's really dumb.
Well, we all make choices.
He is going. He can see these two, but he can't see those.
Yes.
Okay. He is just going to send a 3rd level magic missile
Okay.
at the one that is hitting Willow.
Sounds good.
So it is 3, 4, 5d4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 is 9 plus 5 is 14.
Okay.
At that one.
That happens.
Wow.
Gonna be one that's done Maryland? Or the
No, that's the Chain Devil. Okay, it's going to use its chains on you.
Oh, it's so scary. Look how
Shocking.
scary that thing is.
I don't like
That's a Mortal
him.
Kombat character.
Mortal Kombat!
He's got some, like, pretty
Thick
shapely
thighs.
thighs.
Totes.
Can I move your locus one? 15 hit. Obviously fails on Gyrus.
Yes, it does.
Ooh, crit. Alright, that's going to be a 17 slashing. You are grappled and restrained
Jesus.
as you feel
Everybody just wanted to
these chains. These chains actually have razor blades on them,
Oh my god.
and so you're going to take some damage at the start of each of your turns while you continue to be grappled.
Counterpoint.
You're made of metal, so it doesn't matter.
Counterpoint. Integrated protection states that whenever I wear armor or anything like it, it becomes incorporated into my body. So now that I have these chains around me, I'm just going to make them part of my body. And the devil will never get away. And it doesn't hurt me anymore.
Yeah, you would
Just-
think. Willow.
Neat, but no.
Wow,
Love that
compelling
idea.
theory.
Okay, so I centered the insects,
And it hit Merilith.
and it
so
had been like here.
it got to where she was standing right here. She was a large creature, so it was like from here to about here.
Okay,
Your mom would only buy you one. It's sort of
like here
If it broke.
Okay.
and this one. So okay,
Move this cloud of bees.
okay. So I'd like to
Bees.
step 5 feet, and then I'm
Bees
gonna
in
cast Thunder Wave
Okay.
to get those guys.
Do you worse.
Okay. So they're deck saves.
Constitution.
All right. The first one is 18.
That was something cool to do.
Meets.
Okay. And the second one is a 9.
Okay. So he fails.
Okay.
So I'm.
He
And
gets pushed back.
I didn't
like-
mention, but I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okay.
So they take 15 is the full, so 7 is the half.
Okay. So
And the one,
The one who failed gets pushed back.
yes, 10 feet away from me.
Okay.
And so
He goes
Now
tumbling
he's
over the
in-
pew. Mm-hmm.
now he has entered
The locust.
the locust
Okay.
swarm. So he has to make the
Nice.
Constitution saving throw.
Sounds good.
Nice, nice, nice.
13.
Fails.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 4d12 damage.
That's a lot.
Was it 4d12? Let me double check that.
4,012 damage?
40, 12.
Oh
If you
my
rolled
God.
with that, then
40,
that's what it
40
would be.
12.
40, 12?
Okay, well, while she's doing the math, and Damien, you're up.
What's the chances of
Waste.
that bat guy going down with this?
The chain devil?
No, this game.
Oh, that guy?
Oh, you don't. I don't know. You don't know. Some chance.
Not no chance.
Well, it's going to affect if I twin this spell or not. But I can roll.
Well,
the
you
first
can let
one.
it happen. Oh, I understand. You can let it happen. 4d12 is 48, half that, 24. Unlikely. Very unlikely.
Okay, then.
Oh, I see, because she
40
hasn't
10,
finished.
and
Okay.
so it was 20 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah,
That's-
it's still up.
That's a good
I see what you meant. I thought you were like... I understand.
Yeah. Okay, I am casting a 4th level guiding bolt, twinned
Okay.
at these two.
Sounds good.
So you want me to roll each individually?
I want you to move. So you have, do you have line of sight? The sphere of blackness is... Just move like 10
Okay.
feet. 10 feet this
Can
way.
you just move me
It's not a
over?
big deal. Sometimes these things do matter. Sometimes
This way?
Yeah, that's
He's
fine. That's fine.
totally fine.
That looks good. Guiding
Yeah.
bolt is a... You roll.
It's not
Yes, I roll.
Okay.
So the first one, you want me to roll each, right?
Yeah.
Which one is this after? The one in front of
The,
Willow? Or
the one in front of Willow
Okay.
is 28.
Okay,
Hits.
hits.
What's your
And then you want me to roll the damage for that?
Yeah, do it to it.
I'm at 150.
6.
Can I cast fireball?
10 plus
You can.
8.
They're probably resistant to fire, or maybe immune.
These are
because they come from
came
hell.
from the Nine Hells.
Yeah, so it would do more damage to me than anyone else.
Can you
Okay.
banish that?
Yeah. No,
If she
I can't see him.
If she can see that.
28 damage on the first
Can
one.
you see
Okay, the guiding bolt.
Yes.
Describe this guy's last moment.
Radiant damage, so it's going to hit them and just kind of like burn them from the inside with
Nice.
Hey, very
shine
cool.
and turn to ash.
Like Mr. Smith when he goes into
Yes,
the...
exactly that. Second one, 15, so that's a 27 to hit.
Hits.
This is 6, and so that's 9. Plus 12.
21.
21 radiant damage for that one.
Describe this one's last moment.
And I'm going to say the same. Like it just kind of hits them and just bursts
Very
in.
good.
Now,
What a good...
for a crown of stars,
One of them... Did one of them cast darkness?
You would know better than me.
I'm going to say you were no longer in darkness.
No one
you can see them.
Darkness
one's
is
in
gone.
darkness. Well, this
Uh,
changes everything.
crown of stars to chain bro.
Okay.
With my bonus
No,
action.
Sounds good.
Get out of here.
Which is, sorry, I'm pulling up. Oh god. Yeah. I roll. Nice.
Like
28
you
to hit.
cast eye roll.
Yeah.
Like 1d4 psychic
That's what
damage.
Gladys is
Yes,
doing.
exactly. I was just gonna say it's only psychic damage.
The next bard I
Damn
think
it!
is going to be like a teenage
Really
girl.
bad. 12.
Yes.
That would be good.
And all she does is like,
Yeah.
Really.
And people listen to that because
17 radiant damage.
how much?
17.
On the chain double.
Okay.
Anytime
He's
someone
doing rough.
looks
He's
good.
falling apart for sure.
We're pretty good.
He's falling apart.
Spell.
Okay, Mezaloth. No, she's gone. The Mezaloths are last.
Yes,
They rolled
Maryland's
6.
gone.
Okay,
Gladys.
that means Gladys.
Gladys?
Gladys?
Gladys is going to banish at. Oh, I can't do 5th level. I'll banish at 6th level. That's 2 additional targets.
Nice.
So I could banish 3 of them. That seems dramatic. Should I just banish one of them?
That seems dramatic.
Yeah, the more you bet.
Let's freaking
they
go. We're
can't-
gonna banish 3 of them.
Okay.
It's a charisma save of 17.
Okay, which ones?
3 on
Okay.
me.
No, definitely the devil, right?
I mean, they're all devils, but
The chain.
This guy and these 3 back there.
okay.
So we'd leave this one.
Okay, let's check what their charisma saves are. Alright, the Mezaloth's charisma is +0.
That's
But
good.
they have advantage on saves.
Okay.
Because they have magic resistance.
16?
It doesn't. He's
Okay.
gone. He or she.
You.
Just there for
Goodbye, you and your
The
shaky
other
thighs.
one-
He's
Come
just
back
going
another
home.
day.
It's really quite a nice
15.
spell.
And the Chain Devil's charisma is +5 on his saving throw.
It's like in Jumanji when they slowly get pulled back.
17?
Oh, and it's 17. Meets it. Eats it.
Oh.
That's okay. 2 of them.
pull.
Can you-
That feels good.
Can you use cutting words on your own spell?
Can I?
Yeah.
What
If
is
you,
that?
have, if you
No.
have a bonus action.
I mean, technically, yeah, that's my bonus action is cutting words. Oh my gosh, I'll do cutting words, so then I get to add a d12
A
to it?
d4. Oh, wait. Cutting words.
Doesn't cutting words-
It uses bardic inspiration, isn't it?
It uses a bardic
Yes, it's
inspiration,
bardic
and
inspiration.
and you can use it to reduce a saving throw.
Correct. Bardic
Okay.
inspiration ability. Yeah. What's your bardic inspiration die? I don't think it matters.
It doesn't
right?
matter because it's at least a
But you
1.
can roll it if you'd like.
Yeah.
But
What's
my
your-
bardic inspiration is a D12,
So roll
Okay,
it.
so roll it.
so it is a 12.
I mean, it's a D12. You could get a 12.
11.
Describe this spell as you're casting. What does it look like when you're casting this? What
It is
happens
just like
when-
Jumanji, where like all the when the,
like, at the very beginning?
and they're running, and then they all of a sudden stop running and they get pulled away.
Jumanji is so scary.
And the twirl, but they are all going into just nothing, like out through a window, just getting pulled out of it.
This is so scary.
And it's really wonderful. They're just going home. Gladys feels really great about this spell.
Gladys is like, I'm not even being mean to you.
So yeah,
Get
how
home
does
for
it,
dinner.
how does that work with them now?
They're gone.
So if they go back to the plane, if they are from a different plane of existence, then they're
They
gone.
remain there.
They're gone.
But if they are from like our plane of
They'll come
existence,
back
they're
after
gone
a
for
minute.
1 minute.
That's what.
So they're gone.
They're gone.
I assume they're gone.
I mean, unless someone summons them back, but they're not gonna.
Okay. With that, this last one is going to.
Pop himself back to his own.
He's like, I'm gonna do it,
Bitch, you can try.
yeah. Me too.
Can you fly?
It's going to. I mean, it's just mad, so it's just gonna keep attacking Gyrus. I think.
Bring it on, bitch.
You tell him, Gyrus.
It's 18 to hit
No.
and 17 to hit.
No. Just like,
No.
just like
All right.
swatting them away.
Describe how you
Yeah.
finish this.
So he's trying to. He's like, I'm just gonna like casually knock the trident away, and he swings with a claw, and I'm just gonna like kick that to the side, and then I just like bring him down to the ground. Yeah.
Is what it
Step
does.
on his
Just like
chest.
Gross.
yeah, just step forward and pin him to the ground.
Gross.
Purplish goo blurps out of its body as
Gross.
you do so.
Mm.
It immediately starts to sort of like boil and smoke. And
Ew.
smoke sulfur.
I gag, but I don't throw up.
That-
You didn't bring a gift.
And you are
Bad etiquette.
now out of combat. Bastion lies
Dead.
bleeding. Well, blood is still sort of coming out of her body, but not from her.
It's been like
circular
20
circuits.
seconds.
And what's the mind flayer thing doing?
It's like
Oh, like an
like
actual
finding its way.
oh.
It's finding its way to a new living host.
I mean, I have
Slowly
the
but surely.
ring of spell storing that we could,
I
or you could just do
cast
it. Yeah.
You gonna save me?
Here,
Save.
I'll pick up her
Save.
body
Save.
and
Save.
I'll.
And my dress is still in.
I'll squash-
Thank you, Kyle.
And then we should take
No one
care of
ever
the
knows
prince
that
who, like,
one.
Slumped over.
Oh, so yeah, we should take care of the prince.
I'll
I can
squash
drop
the
that
mind
spell.
flayer tadpole as I pick up Baz and bring her over.
Great.
On
thank you.
accident.
Yeah, like just totally on accident. Bring her over to-
You accidentally
Let's take care of
bring her
Baz
over,
first,
you
yeah.
accidentally
I accidentally
squashed.
squashed Baz. That's what I said.
Squash her.
Yeah, nobody cares deeply that I'm dead. They're like, oh, Spaz, she's fine. We revivify.
She has a tattoo. Isn't that supposed to be working now?
Okay.
It did
the
work.
The Rakshasa, dead.
Boom.
The
Roasted.
prince,
The
dead.
wedding.
The
Ruined.
Mezzaloft,
Dead.
dead.
Roasted.
and I cast Revivify
Boom, roast.
Boom, roasted.
on Baz.
Whatever her name was.
Margot Robilith.
Dead.
Roasted.
And finally, the Chain Devil from Hellraiser, dead.
Goodbye now.
You are now.
Why?
You now see a pool of people lying dead over here because of the cloud kill.
How many revivifies you
The
got?
rest of the guests are pretty
Oh.
much gone.
They're at the after party.
Yeah,
They're like,
they're
I
just
need
in
a
the
drink
lounge,
real
that
bad.
was horrible.
Somebody decided to cut into the cake.
They're eating shrimp right up this day.
We'll get to the cake.
So, somebody cast management on the cake right now.
No, it's my prey.
It'll come back in a minute.
Seven,
Yeah,
seven to the nine hells.
and where would it come back to in 1 minute? Oh my god, the drama.
Okay.
Oh
you were
shit!
gonna
Six
drop
Through people.
All right.
You dropped the
So the
Wait, let's revivify
the
that.
darkness dissipates. The smell of sulfur is in the air. The insect swarm, I assume, disappears.
Yeah, I'll stop concentrating on it, I guess.
Excuse
That
me.
whole group of people are gone. I mean, we don't need to worry about it too much. But Olaroon runs over
How
to.
about this guy?
Yeah, also. Olaroon runs over to the prince, or the king.
And I'll
now.
drop it.
The now king.
No, don't
He's-
drop
Still
it.
single.
You can't drop it.
King.
Why can't I drop it? I can drop it at any time. You can't do that?
I don't
It
think
really
We
lasts
had
the
a
full 10 minutes.
whole thing about this with Aerosmith.
Yeah, but I thought if you wanted to, you could.
unless it's
Hold on.
concentrate. If it's not concentration, then no, you can't drop it.
I don't think it's concentration.
I think it just happens.
Yeah.
But it's only what? How long? An
10
hour?
minutes. 10
10 minutes? Okay.
Was it an hour? I think it might be an hour.
I think it's an hour.
Pull it up.
It's a long time. And you can't drop it.
Doesn't somebody have like teleport?
It's 1
or
hour.
Can you poof in and poof out somehow?
I could poof in and out.
I have Dimension Door.
Misty Step, Dimension Door, any of these things?
Dimension Door.
Can you
Yeah,
Misty
Olaroon
Step?
has Misty Step. He
Like a
could
boat.
Misty Step in
He's
and
gonna
Misty
pop
Step
in and
out.
Misty Step out.
Yeah, he
He'll
can do
grab
both.
him and take.
Or I can do that.
It's fine. Let Olaroon.
Well, that's
defend his
convenient. I'll
spots.
just Misty or Force Cage myself next time. Oh, I don't want to be
Here
in
we
this
go.
fight. Someone can save me later.
Someone
That's a
can
great-
save
that's a great
me.
use.
Actually, yes.
Yeah.
So he's very weak and ill.
Just
Just
heal.
go ahead.
Okay.
What are you gonna cast on him?
Well, heal, but I don't have it.
Cure wounds. Cure wounds or healing
I think
word.
I have
or-
mass heal.
Need to carry
No, I do have it.
I
It's
know this
right
is
here.
like a new character, so we'll give her some time.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm out
What
of.
was that spell again?
I don't have it.
It's been 2 weeks and we got
I
right
don't.
into the
My
middle of
6 and
things.
7
Next
spell
time I
slot
have
are taken, that's why.
a player in the party that is like elderly. anytime you're taking a really long time to figure out what you're gonna do, you have some dementia spells or like
Oh my
some kind of
god.
just like you kind of just like wander
Dimension.
off. That's what I'm gonna say happens.
So I can only cast heal at 8th level. So why not? I'll cast heal.
Okay.
I thought you didn't have it.
I was looking at my 6th level, so nothing came up. I was like, I swear, it's at 6th level.
So you have.
All right, describe what this how this looks. Is it so you use your flute?
Oh, of
What
course
level
I
are
use
you
my
doing it
phone.
at?
8th level. Was it
I don't know if
dramatic?
I don't know if it changes.
No.
It does. You get 90
hit points.
I think he could probably.
Well, it doesn't go,
use
but it doesn't go past your maximum, right? You go up to your maximum.
He
It's not
just
like you
gets
get a
all
bunch of temporary hit
swole.
points.
He's like, oh yeah.
He's like
I'm
suddenly
I can
That's
see
so
through
weird.
time and space.
That'd be great.
But you just go back
Turns
up to your
into Captain
maximum. And
America.
nothing else happens.
Yeah, so 90 hit points, and Gladys definitely like sings a little song of rest, but like comes right over to him, snuggles in, and like very much grandma's him.
Here you go.
Gladys,
Okay.
baby. Plus, she had a relationship with him earlier, or like before the
Ooh, nice.
campaign. Like, yeah, she always loved him, but as a son, he's much younger. No, don't worry.
Whatever.
All right. So he
Don't judge.
he was, like I said, he had been suffering from the wounds of a Rakshasa, and a Rakshasa's claws are cursed. When you get slashed by a Rakshasa, you no longer gain the benefits of a short or long rest unless a remove curse occurs. And they would bring up a priest, and the curse would be removed, but then later that day she would just come by and do her thing.
Climb again.
But in a sort of a subtle kind of way. I mean, maybe she did it as sort of like a way to say that she's casting magic on him to make him feel better or something, like an injection, like a syringe, if you will.
Sure.
What a black widow of her.
Indeed.
Or an
And
angel
so
of death.
she
has
just
her claws
continued
in
to make him feel worse and worse over time. They would cast heal on him and remove curse and all these different things, and he would get a little better, and then he would get worse, and he'd get better and worse. And so finally now her curse is gone. She can no longer maintain it.
So he can get better. He's ready for
We'll
a
say-
nice long rest.
We'll say that knowing that it was a Rakshasa, you did someone did some research and realized what they do, and does he have remove curse?
He does not. It's 3rd level. He does not.
I'll say that when you learned that it was a Rakshasa, he prepared it that day, and he had removed curse that day. He still needed a long rest.
Oh, yeah.
He was still very weak.
Did that...
But the healing kind of brought him back to sort of like he can stand on his own now, and the bags under his eyes sort of disappear. His eyes are no longer sort of cloudy and distant, and he looks at you, and he looks at Olaroon, kind of a scared kid. He wasn't planning on being king right now, much less this whole situation. And so in this moment, he sees sort of a fatherly figure in Olaroon, and looks up at him. Sir Terranthorn runs over and makes sure that he's all right, and he's even more of an authority figure, sort of a father to him than even his own father was. And Sir Terranthorn says to him that, like, let's go get you taken care of, and sort of walks him back up to his room. Olaroon goes with him. Sir Terranthorn tells all of you, like, get this place back to clean the shit up.
Oh, that's our fucking job.
Do
Great.
we have clean spells?
Garçon.
Yeah. Prestidigitate.
Perfect.
Just be here for 5 hours.
So Sir Gyrus knows, being in service, like, I'll go get a bunch of maids and the butler and
Yeah.
everybody
Wait,
else.
am I
and
alive?
come on here.
You'll get the helm.
Yeah, he cast Revivify on you.
You're up.
Oh.
did.
You're back to
Oh,
one.
you do need to roll a D something.
It's like
What is
100,
that
right?
face for?
For an injury.
Oh, because I bring something
Unless
back.
somebody has lesser restoration or
No.
greater restoration.
I do, I think.
No, ma'am.
What level is...
I have dice.
Okay.
Why do I need your fancy dice? I never get to roll my 100.
Do you know which 2 you need?
Okay, the lingering injuries. What
That's
did
what I
you
was
get?
trying to help.
What
That
did
one
you get
and
struck
then,
by?
and then the
You
10.
need. Yeah.
You got struck by.
Smooth criminal.
Same thing.
I'll say piercing. Roll a D20.
Are those the same ones?
Oh, it's a D20, Shannon. It's not 100.
11.
Horrible scar. You are disfigured to the extent that the wound can't be easily concealed.
Scars are cool.
You have
Scars are cool.
disadvantage on persuasion checks.
I already was persuasive, so that makes sense.
Also, you already have shaven. It'd be cool if you had
But
a big scar
advantage-
on a half shaven part of your head.
Advantage on intimidation
Oh,
checks.
yeah, you do.
Where's the scar?
Magic healing of 6th level or higher, such as heal or regenerate, removes the scar.
Do you want it removed?
No.
Wait, say again. What removes it?
6th level healing of any
Oh.
kind.
Wait,
For
what do I
instance,
have
heal or regenerate.
advantage on?
Advantage on
Intimidation?
intimidation, disadvantage on persuasion.
When I get my spell slots back, I can get rid of it if you want. But it does sound kind of cool.
No, I'm okay. I don't need it to get rid of it.
Look, she has a scar on her cheek right there. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Sweet.
fine.
That's
There you
so
go.
cool.
But where
It's
is it?
almost like it was intentional.
Because what if it is like
Yeah.
over your eye? Are you like scar?
Yeah, you gotta
Or
roll
do you
for
have
how
your
cool it
pocket
is.
It's
scar?
got to be bad
Yeah.
enough that people are like, ugh.
Can you roll for how cool or not cool it is?
Well, the point is that she needs disadvantage on persuasion, so people need to be like, kind of like, oh, geez.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Like, it's grotesque.
It's hard to look at.
Not
It
cool.
is cool and grotesque.
It sounds cool,
It's not like a sexy like eyebrow scar.
right?
No, it's like brutal.
Like you died and
Do you
came
want-
back to
Do
life.
you want to keep it?
I don't. Is that the most important thing right now? I feel like
No, but we have heals, so we can.
I
it's
can-
You just do it the
difficult
next-
to
I can
look
next
at.
now.
Can you not
Oh,
look
do
at
it now?
me?
Heal her right now.
Okay, Hilly.
Okay.
Because
You
that's
should have
nice.
seen yourself.
And also,
a couple of
no big
hours
deal
ago.
then. That was a
They were
good
24
Yeah.
hours ago. There was literally no.
I just wanted her to
option.
decide if she wanted to keep it or not. I just
No,
healed
no
because
time.
of you.
You know what?
All right. So
After
so
she
a bunch
decides
of-
she wants to keep it, you heal it.
So after
She finally can.
like the insanity kind of dies down a little bit, people communicate about what happened. Like the hustle and bustle of the castle is wild. They're trying to usher everybody who's not essential out or down into the sort of first level of the castle
Reception.
until we can figure out what just happened, because this only took like 30 seconds, all of that.
Mhm.
And so everybody kind of gets ushered down to the first level of the castle as far as the guests are concerned. If you have any kind of prestidigitation, that would be great. That's
Sure.
a great way to
Guess
get
so.
rid of some of the goo and the parts and all that jazz.
I think I should
um,
be exempt from cleaning since I was dead.
He didn't help, so
There are a couple.
I killed. what's
There
her
are a
face?
couple inconsolable individuals, men and women, who demand to go back in to get their loved ones.
Oh.
and plead with anybody who
Yeah,
is
save
around
him.
to
Save him. How many saves can we?
to revive them, like bring them back.
Well, first person in.
Well, it's too late for revivify because it's been more than a minute. Right.
It is.
So
Couldn't we get a priest
I
or
will.
whatever?
So Gyrus would happily take charge and put them with the order in order to facilitate some way to help them get their loved ones back. Not that the order has like resurrection just on hand, but like I'll get the Order of the Gauntlet to kind of like advocate for them with the temples.
Okay.
And like help them out. They'll come in. I'll like put up the bat signal or whatever and get some order members
And
to
what's
come
the
and
bat
like
signal?
resurrect. So you're talking about resurrection?
whatever they're looking for. Like
They want them to be brought back to life.
yeah, it'll have to be resurrection at this point, right?
That's outlawed. It's against the law to use that. Only in dire situations.
This doesn't count as
can it be
dire?
used.
No.
No, people die all the time
I mean,
from monsters
they
and
can-
things
In
like
a
that.
wedding?
I
At
guess
a royal wedding?
there's
So think of it
reincarnation,
like-
but like
No,
You
they
know-
wouldn't even consider it as a possibility.
Think of it like
Pet
the
cemetery,
way
you know?
that the Catholic Church uses exorcism. It's like you need like high up approval for somebody to bring them back, because then you get into some very slippery slopes of like necromancy and
Oh,
Sure,
yeah.
yeah.
and also like how far back are you willing to go? How far back does resurrection?
I mean, true resurrection can go, I think, forever.
Yeah.
But,
So so I'll say in this world, the more time that goes by, the worse the resurrected person comes back. Like Pet Cemetery, like they're here, but they're not themselves anymore.
I know, I hate it.
then what are
like-
these people looking for?
Hugs.
They're just people just hoping and just praying that you guys are powerful people that could help them.
They're looking for hugs.
I mean, this
I think
is
setting
you
them
know
up with the order is really nice, though, to be like, hey, here's a resource for you.
Yeah.
I'll banish them.
they're
This is the royal wedding.
uh,
These aren't commoners. These are
Uh,
well-off people, right?
Oh,
They
so
are.
it's fine.
Then they probably have their own means to petition the prince to be like,
Oh.
can we
That's fair.
resurrect these people that were
Yeah.
at your wedding?
right, and so
your wife kind of
roll
to be kind
yeah,
of,
perfect. Roll an insight check.
Well, we could only resurrect two of them.
Someone else.
Mine would be.
Provide.
Oh, I have
Or-
it.
Is
It's
anybody's-
been too long.
Someone who's good at
Oh,
insight.
right.
could do it.
I
Yeah,
can
it's
do
not
it.
me.
Oh.
Somebody with an insight check.
I'm
real
happy
quick.
to
That's
persuade.
cost.
Being wise.
Okay, 17 plus 7, 24.
Okay, you're like, no hablo inglés. Go talk to somebody else, like in English.
I'm sorry,
I don't
I don't speak English.
I don't speak what you're
I
speaking.
can't
No,
understand
but-
what you're saying.
But the point is, like, we're here to help you,
Yeah, no, it's.
but we can't bring them back to life.
Yeah.
We can get them to whatever church that you need to, and I'm sorry for your loss and all of that stuff. Like, people in a tragedy,
This is normal.
yeah,
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah, I would still give them, bring order members to be like,
Fair enough.
Petition the crown.
Yeah, because they were outside the castle waiting, ready to go.
yeah, they were ready for something, so I'll call them in and be like, there are people who need your guidance and assistance.
And you are the helpers.
Yes, so go do what you need to do.
In a tragedy, look for the helpers. All right, so normal proceedings occur. People are standing around in the lobby like, do we leave? Do we stay?
I mean, there's a reception, right?
They probably already made the food. They should still feed.
We'll say I'll give you about 30 minutes to, not in real life, but at 30 minutes to sort of like think
Sure.
think about like if you wanted to address the people, or like what are you going to do in the next 30 minutes before something else.
Since there's not going to be a party, we just make to-go boxes with food.
I would like a short rest.
And then whatever's
the short rest is
left
an hour.
out, like
Okay, an hour then.
whatever's not finished, we send to Aranaber.
What?
What?
Where?
What am I
Navoger?
Navogo?
Aranava.
Onenalari?
Maybe.
Overseer.
Albertsy's like
Dead.
That was good. That made
They
me
were.
Wait.
They were taken over by the Embers, right? And
Hit points right
the Embers are recently.
You got healed, so you have
Mhm.
71.
You're not
71.
super sure what is going
Oh, you
on.
did.
Last you heard, Alversea was in a siege with the army of Esmerin.
Mhm.
This was just yesterday when the embers fell,
So
and so the
yesterday.
news of
So
what
yesterday.
happened at Alversea, you guys actually haven't heard yet.
Yeah. We have
You
no
don't really
idea.
know what
We've
the
been
deal is
busy
up
with
there.
other stuff.
So
Yeah, I
they
know.
could probably use some food.
I love the sentiment.
Are we worried we're about to go
Oh,
into
man.
battle
All
again?
right, so you're
Oh,
are you guys gonna take a short rest?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you do.
That's what we do.
All right, and you guys can chat about what you want to do after this.
I mean,
Who's
I
gonna
only-
need it? Because don't you have a Song of Rest? Can't you add?
I do have
some
Song of Rest,
stuff
but
to
I think I can only use it at every long rest.
have you already?
No.
I did it before that battle. Hold on.
Mm.
Hold up.
No.
You can't use Song. You
Song
use
of
Song
Rest.
of Rest during a short play.
Are you referring to the Inspiring Leader?
Oh, that's right. I give everybody 19 hit points.
No, Song of Rest just helps with the short rest to give you some more health.
Yeah, Song of Rest. I'll do.
What does that give?
Song of Rest is extra hit points as well. 1d10.
You want to roll it?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't get hit. So
Brag some more, why don't you?
Same.
you're welcome for being alive.
7. So plus 7
All right,
hit
sweet.
Are
points to
you
everybody.
revived with full?
No, you come back with one.
One, but
But she got healed.
I ate
he
level
healed me
Oh,
with
that's right.
So
90.
for the scar,
Sweet.
but also 90 hit points.
So I get my action.
I really
surge,
want my
and
spell
second
slots
wind
back.
back.
Before we fight anybody, that'd be great.
How long are temporary hit points last?
That's a good question.
All right, the king. Where are you gonna have this Song of Rest in the lounge? In here.
Yes.
And
What?
should we just be in here?
While
I feel,
people-
I mean, if we can,
No,
if we can
'cause
be
this
in
is
here,
where,
I can be
like,
prestidigitation.
I feel like in here makes sense.
Oh, because you don't need the Song of Rest.
I don't.
Right. Okay, in here you do it. The king comes back down. He's been cleaned off and he's changed out of his wedding attire. I want to apologize to you all. I want to say that I wasn't quite myself, but responsibility should be taken. I didn't listen when my top advisors insisted that Lizana, or whatever that creature's name was,
Man, did we ever find it out? Sorry.
the grandma.
Gladys
with
is
the-
in.
I'm just gonna open a. Hold on, I'm gonna open a hard candy.
Your own bag of holding.
I get my Werther's.
I'm the one, dear.
This is gonna be good. I'm gonna get some popcorn.
Go on. Oh, did you want some?
Do go on, Tia.
He says, I didn't listen when my top advisors told me that the Rakshasa was what she was. I didn't listen to you.
No, you didn't.
I once more put my hand on Bess's forearm and just squeeze.
And
Time still matters.
you have helped me and the realm in so many ways so far. I've got some rewards in store for you. I have a few more documents to sign. But until then, just know that you have my gratitude. I know you saved as many people as you could from the terrors that just occurred. Please, come with me. He ushers you over to the sort of the balcony that overlooks the first floor, where there's just a huge crowd of attendees. The crowd hushes as they see the king standing there at the top of the stairs, let's say. He raises his hands and says, "Fine people, I am sorry that you witnessed such horrible things. It appears we were attacked by some fiendish creatures. Lady Lizana was not a human, but a devil." And
Gasp through the crowd.
fortunate for us, the Charisma Company was here to save the day once more. You will never know how much you need to be grateful for, beyond your comprehension. Their roles are not done with the crown, but know this: I hold them higher than anyone else in the kingdom. 3 cheers for Charisma Company.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
And then he musters
Jimmy
his
just
strength
lets out my
and
wish.
he
Gladys, like as he's speaking, just like
Starts playing her flute.
slow, like Disney, sort of like Remember the Titans, kind of like building in and building in. And he says, "Please let us not be saddened this day, for we dodged quite a bad situation. There is too much food and wine and frivolity that was stolen from this day. Come upstairs, and we shall celebrate this achievement over evil." And say, "Yay!" And everybody starts walking up to the lounge where all of the food and the cake
that
and the
pops
cake
up
and
and
the
says,
and the
is in the middle of the hall. And people are like, "Ooh."
The poor people who lost
Interesting.
people are like, I can't wait to have cake.
Beautiful.
Constantly prestidigitating the cake. Smell the cake.
I have no regrets. Not a single regret.
No regrets whatsoever.
No, I didn't know she was a rock star.
All right, we're going to take a quick bio break and return so you guys can think about what might occur in the next about hour, 2 hours of this world.
The shrimping.
We'll be right back.
Shrimpening.
He's lucky.
All right. So you're ushered up to the lounge
Some of us don't
where you can see, the beautiful sea. Oh, we didn't do that, did we? Oh, we'll have to wait till maybe next time. The decorations are immaculate.
Better be.
The smell of flowers
And shrimps.
and also savory food and sweets. It's just a
I love a
swirling.
wedding.
Me too.
It's a good time.
I love the wedding.
Is all the room around?
You can find him.
I might want to find him.
Okay.
Should we inform him about the cake?
No! No!
No, nobody.
Why does anyone need to know that we are the shrimpening? Why?
What
Again,
we
we is a
decided
strong word.
is that
was
Lady
not-
Lizana
was
could
not
have
involved.
chosen the shrimp.
To
be-
frame Bass.
Or maybe she just likes shrimp.
Maybe she just had weird tastes.
Yeah.
It seemed like
Okay.
shit.
Do
Just-
tigers like shrimp?
Probably.
They do! Right?
As everybody
In fact,
knows.
they do!
I mean, wait. Shrimp. Shasa. Shrimp. Tiger shrimp.
Same.
Shrimp shasha.
Bang, bang.
Bang bang shrimp.
Bang bang.
You know?
Um,
just found
I
our
would
new
like
clip.
that to be a clip for
I want to
sure.
turn that into a GIF.
Do it.
Yes, please. That really made me happy.
All right, so you have returned to the lounge. The bar is open. There's a line at the bar.
And Olarin is
People are
still
like-
not wearing yellow.
But people,
No.
let us through.
Yes, the crowd parts as if it's the Red Sea.
Oh, when you
are
so that we
enter,
get to the bar.
So yeah,
We are now
the crowd goes
guests
in
of
and
honor, yes.
fills in. You enter the room and everybody's cheering and they sort of allow
They're
you
like,
to
get
go
these bitches a
wherever
drink.
you want.
I think Jairus is one of those people who claps along. Like, even if he's being clapped for it, yeah.
I think they're
That's
clapping
cute.
for us, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, so am I.
That's so cute.
Yes.
That's so cute.
People are like now starting to like they gave you your space, but now they're swarming you, like wanting to know all about you. You're celebrities now. Like they want to shake your hand.
We're like, where is the photographer? Yeah, let's take a picture.
Gladys is like, this reminds me of the tour.
I know, but you like his signature.
You got people like lords and ladies coming up to you like, next time you're in blah blah, please let us know. We
Will do.
need to host you.
Gladys is writing everything down.
Jairus is also
Good
taking
job,
note of
Gladys.
every invitation. He's like, got it? Yep. Okay.
Gladys,
Yep.
And
Gladys
are you
is
writing
like
your name for people?
flashing back to the days of
Oh, yeah.
the
She loves
Fiddlesticks.
it.
The Fiddlesticks.
Yes.
of the
Lead
glory
singer.
days when this would happen to you before.
She's like, ah.
It's been a while.
And so
Been a while.
it begins
Um,
again.
Okay, so Olaroon is next to the king. If you needed to talk to him,
No,
or
because-
that's something we're
Apparently-
discussing.
We're not talking.
Apparently, we're not bringing it up. So,
Why are we?
uh,
Why
Unless
should we
Gladys
bring
wants
it
to
up?
talk about the color.
So what if you did? Didn't say anything. Yeah, Gladys slyly mentioned something to Olaroon of just interesting outfit choice. Why'd you choose that color?
Well, these colors bring out my eyes, which I thought you liked.
I thought
That
I
is so
did too.
dumb.
Oh.
I'm across the room. I'm just,
And she just walks away first.
It's amazing!
And he's about to say something, and you just like walk off, and you're like,
damn!
Gladys is a
So-
savage.
And he doesn't. He has no idea. He has no idea what he did wrong. Absolutely, just baffled.
I'm a savage.
Imagine the prince is like, I get it, man. Women.
women.
It's
Should
not a
I
great
cast
day.
guidance? I don't get. What did I do? Like,
Oh, stupid.
So
So good.
you see, whoever has the highest insight or passive perception notices that
Very
the
fast.
table where the king and queen would be sitting is getting a hustle and bustle around it with servants, and it's turning it into a 6-seated table.
Oh.
And so it with everything there, the king's gonna sit in the middle as he does, and the servants all come up to you and lead you to
That's really
the
nice.
main table to sit to his left and right.
Yeah, we dress nice enough to be.
Everyone,
Why?
everyone finds their seating in their where their name tags are.
Oh, sure. There's
Yeah.
Baz even has a name.
Baz
tag.
wouldn't have a nameplate.
No, they would have made it nicely.
They have it
Last
on
one,
hand.
someone would have made one for her.
Absolutely. Olaroon is sitting sort of just next to the table, and he's constantly casting minor illusion on her little name.
Because it was Lasana's.
That
And
actually.
says Baz now.
That's
That's really
funny.
nice.
That's
Olaroon,
really
though.
nice.
That's like really sweet.
It's actually just Pan just marked it out and drawn on above it.
Also,
just grabs
also
it.
nice. Also
Yeah,
nice.
I'll etch it with my teeth. Yeah, with my face.
And so everyone sits down and begins the sort of luncheon, if you will. And then so speeches occur with
Well, speeches. What are they saying?
well, they've changed.
Yeah, I remember when I met was oh no wait.
And the king himself actually takes the lead with saying who he would like to hear from. so he like asks specific people to stand up and guides them to what they want to hear, and they're all pretty insightful. They all know what happened. They're not gonna. It's not a redneck wedding where they're gonna be like, "Boy, what the fuck was that all about?"
The devil's in the details, am I right?
Our family couldn't handle it.
Did you not feel the fur? Like, when you...
Oh my god.
I thought my wedding was me going to the nine hells. Let me tell you what.
Ew.
No, yeah, there's no jokes about like, at least you're not tied down to that ball and shit. Like nothing like that.
Disgusting.
Horrible.
I hate that at a wedding.
It's the worst.
And Julian's gonna do exactly that. I'm just kidding.
And so the food is fantastic. The wine is flowing. The champagne is flowing. It finally gets to the cake. And they say, and he asks all of you to help cut the cake.
He knows. Okay.
Internal monologue.
I'll pull out my sword. Be like, sure.
You're handed a knife. From
Oh, I was gonna say my hand
We
will
all
suffice. Like, sure.
hold Gyrus's hand.
Oh,
Also with, like, we're all getting married together. Okay.
And we accidentally.
Speaking of
Oh,
weddings.
that's so nice.
We all hold.
And we accidentally topple it over.
Oh, and then all the shrimp come out.
Oh, that's true. That would happen.
Okay,
But yeah,
so
I
we're
like,
gonna
I
cut
like
it.
that.
Would you like to roll an insight check, Gladys?
Sure. Always. Oh, I rolled a 20.
Okay.
Plus 5.
So, if
we wanted to know.
if you wanted to, Major Illusion would be a perfect opportunity here to disguise the situation.
Okay.
Just want to put that out there.
We can major
You don't
illusion.
need to use.
But, like, we can major illusion it so no one tastes the shrimp.
So nobody notices that the shrimp are there.
Yeah. But they could actively be eating it and not notice.
No, not so much that. It's much more like
Because people are going to eat it.
the facade from the front could be like, this is cake.
They never served the real cake. We carved all the inside out. It's full of shrimps. So, like,
There's no cake to eat.
there's no cake. They're gonna
maybe
bring out some
maybe
sheet
Major
cakes.
Illusion won't work. Then.
No, they're gonna bring out some sheet cakes. It's gonna be fine.
So
That's
then
what people are
I'll major illusion it.
Okay. So
Too much fun
the
under
5 of
everyone
you or the 6 of you are sort of standing in a
We're
semicircle.
all holding hands.
So the perspective from the guests is they're looking at the cake, and you guys are behind the cake in a semicircle, and you cut into it, and everyone cheers, and you're all looking a little nervous because the front looks normal, but on your side, the king's like, what the fuck?
There's a cascade
is
of
happening?"
shrimps.
It's just like.
I gasp.
What is this?
Lasana was trying to frame me this whole time.
Frame? What? Why?
We had a thing about shrimp.
You had a.
Do you know she didn't invite Baz to the wedding?
Yeah, did you know that?
Didn't you mention that to me? Did you mention that to me? I've got a weird, sort of like, passing memory of you saying
Something like
you weren't
that.
invited, but I thought I said something like, talk to
Lasana.
Lasana about it.
Yeah, and then she was like, I hate you, Baz. And then we just
Okay.
like never got over it. And now there's shrimp in
You
the
know
cake.
what?
How did that get there?
Yeah, I don't even care. I don't even care.
Told you.
Whatever happened with that woman or thing,
Creature.
everything's fine.
Thank you.
We will.
There's sheet cakes in the kitchen.
He looks over to the butler and he walks over and brings his people over, and the butler and his first butler, under butler, and the rest of them pick it up and usher it out, and they bring out
sheet cakes.
some sheet cakes.
I fucking told y'all. Sheet cakes. I told y'all. I told you. That's how they do it.
And like just
Not
plates of chocolates and sweets of all nature,
See?
and they just kind of go around.
The
and,
shrimpening, a
and
success.
it's a spiral of delicacies, just going around the room.
How
Offering
many of
all
the
kinds
shrimps
things.
did Baz pocket?
Many.
As many as she could.
Whatever she could have
That's
done
been
to her
sitting
mouth.
there for
Overnight?
Overnight.
They
just
were
in the
frozen.
cake.
They're
They
frozen.
thawed
Fine. They were cocktail
slowly.
They're room
Decent.
temperature.
They're cocktail shrimps.
Mm.
And Endymion throws up.
Roll for food poisoning.
Okay.
Oh, do.
Constitution saving throw.
An 18. I'm fine.
Also, she's immune to poison and disease.
Sure am.
Yeah, so she's just like forcing it. Just, you good?
Iron
It's
gut.
a little funky. It's a little funky.
For
All
me
right.
to trip.
But
The
I just feel
He's
having a
victorious.
delightful time.
Oh yeah. I mean, like the
Is there dancing?
right
You
here.
dance.
Gladys wants to dance.
Right here, this is just the eating and
Right,
drinking
sure.
area, and then after that, there are certain events that will occur. They will move to the ballroom, where dancing will occur, but that's later in the evening.
What am I wearing? Not anything fun.
Probably
Damn
not,
it.
because you weren't planning.
Baz is just wearing her.
You were ready for battle.
Ah! Who's gonna dance with you dressed like this?
Are you wearing a wedding gown because you were dressed up as Lizana and you're
Benny?
fabulous wedding gown? Where's
I bet a wedding will happen.
Someone will dance with me.
Who's my special someone?
No one.
Do you find someone?
I
The
mean,
shrimps.
you have a special someone for a while,
And then you
Bessie?
shared a
living in your head.
Bessie.
Hello, Void, can you hear me? Do you want to take over a plane?
All right, so
The answer
you
was yes.
That was good.
the eating lasts a couple hours.
That's good.
It's multiple services or multiple
That was such a lovely dinner.
Courses.
courses. Thank you.
Whole turkey leg.
It's a lot of
Wrapped in
jokes.
bacon.
Ooh,
great.
yum.
It's a lot of eggs.
And next is a sort of intermission, if you will, out in the gardens, amongst the statues and everything, where you guys tromped and hunted down Lizana the night before, if you recall.
Yes, it's a very Bridgerton moment out there.
Yeah, where there's crab and brie philo and such.
Thank God.
That would be delicious.
Bellinis are had and
I'm in. Baz like looks fucking tattered, and she's like,
I'm so posh.
I was
Up,
dead
down,
earlier.
up.
Do you believe
I
that?
cast
down.
men
I'm down,
on your
I'm down.
outfit.
Surely you had a chance to
Yeah.
change.
No,
Done.
but you're wearing a dress. You're wearing a beautiful wedding dress.
We have lots of fine clothing.
Oh no, you would not. They would usher you out in. If you're wearing Lady Zana's actual
No.
wedding dress, you're
We did have that short rest.
not invited.
Yeah.
So you're wearing a nice
Different
dress.
Persona non grata.
And we all have that elegant.
I
Oh,
look
fancy
like
garb.
Wonder Woman in the first movie when she's got the sword in her dress.
In her butt cheeks.
Oh, and that blue dress.
Yeah,
She
in her
looks
butt cheeks.
fab.
Where does she put it?
Nope, that dress doesn't. Or that. Mm-mm.
I mean, it doesn't work, but
But that dress is fab.
it's
It
pretty
is.
great.
So following that will be dancing and sort of people are sort of have free access to the first two levels of the castle, similar to what they do on the weekends, where like you can peruse the library, and the museum,
with a
and
Bellini.
if you so choose.
Oh,
I do love a
Not
Bellini.
let you
Me
bring
too!
alcohol
Is a
into the
Bellini.
library.
They've got magic for that. Don't worry.
Peach.
Oh, Gyrus is nervous.
It's delicious.
Is Gyrus gonna have to cut, bitch?
And so the night is kind of
Not
yours
this-
to do
not this
what
lobby
you
in there.
will. Who would you like to talk to? What would you like to say or do? Or
Baz would like to dance
Go.
with Benny. He's okay, right?
you're gonna need to. He was not invited to the wedding.
Yeah, but it's like
but
he's on the
you-
castle.
Let's say he was maybe in Gladys's penthouse at the time.
Yeah.
And you and Gladys decide, let's go get
Benny
Lulu
deserves a
and
party.
Mimsy and Benny.
Yeah, because we get. I mean,
You guys are
we're now the
protectors
guests
of
of
the
honor,
realm.
so
Yeah,
we can bring
and
them.
me
and
Lulu
Lulu
and I would
and
be.
Mimsy.
Oh, it's your
And
mom.
your mom.
All right.
I would be
The long-
delighted.
She's always forgotten. She's
Lorelai.
constantly forgotten, that woman.
But yeah, of
She's
course
just, like,
I want
along for the
Mimsy and
ride.
Lulu there. That'd be so nice. And they would
Mimsy
love-
and Lulu and
And
Lorelai.
so
and
love
you
this
you
so
go
much.
you go back to
They
the
look at the
penthouse after one Bellini in the garden. You're like, okay, let's enough of that.
We take
Let's
a
go get the
Bellini for the
girls
road, okay?
and Benny. and you dress up your mom in the fanciest of clothes that you can get.
From Gladys'
that we
closet.
steal on the way over.
Sure, same
From
frame.
your closet, boo.
No, it is just a little bit older. She's like, oh, like it's lovely. No, actually, Gladys has great clothes.
Yeah, she's got
It's
great
fashionable.
style.
And so you dress up Mimsy and Lulu and your mom, and
It's a full moment.
you go down to you bring Benny. You're not probably gonna have clothes for Benny.
We'll be dressing up.
Let's get Benny up here.
I mean, if you bring him to the castle, I can just.
That's what I was thinking. So you go
He'll
to the
fit into my-
you go
He's
to the
got such
castle.
a kind heart.
You find. You find.
I
You
think
find.
3 Indians could fit in. Me.
Sorry, are we fat shaming Benny right
No,
now?
he is a sturdy man, and Endymion is
Endymion
not.
very
That was the
skinny,
joke.
and he is thick.
Yeah, Endymion is a.
The
Is,
dimension.
Thicker
physics.
is better. Bears.
I'm not
It's
disagreeing.
Not
a simple matter of volume.
-1 strength.
All right. So you find
Yeah,
somebody,
you're
and
a tiny whiskey.
they
has
get
bird
him some
bones.
clothes that are appropriate. He feels very out of place, but
He looks
he's
it.
happy to be here.
It's
We
okay.
had a
We
good
have
time.
the same haircut.
It's not romance.
Lulu and Mimsy love
Oh, I'm
Ben.
sure I do.
Benny big time. They think that he is the cat's meow.
He
for
is
sure.
the cat's meow, you guys. He's so kind of heart. He's pure
Too
heart.
And of course, they're trying to
Too soon.
they're trying to push him on you.
It's only half working.
Well, they're doing their best,
I like
but
Benny.
in a much more sly way than these yahoos.
Yes, stupid.
But
Yeah.
Benny matches the color that Baz is
Oh
wearing.
yeah, I do
Yeah.
recall.
Gladys is like,
We saved
good job,
your
Benny.
life.
All right, so
I
is
just
it-
want Benny to have a good time.
all right, and
And
he's,
we want him
he'll-
too.
you say that to him, and he says, "You know what? As long as I'm here with friends and some good food,
I got you, boo.
then
I
we'll-
got you, boo boos.
then I'll have a
Let's
good
pretend
time."
there's not dead people anymore.
If that helps you.
It helps
There's
me.
still dead people, but
There's still dead people, but they're in the room we're in.
Also, this guy.
During one
No.
during one of the king's speeches, he says there will be a day for mourning, but today we are going to celebrate life.
Oh, that's sweet. What's that? Good job.
Anything else that you want to do this evening?
Is there an indoor-outdoor portion, or are we mostly indoors?
You were outdoors in the gardens.
Are there
Gus
fireworks?
is gonna be out there.
Oh!
Oh, people lose their mind over Gus
With
for sure.
ski?
Here's
I'd invite
I don't like ski as much. Yeah.
There's a semicircle of people very interested in Gus, and no one next to Shki.
because Shki has
Baz
just
is gonna go
commandeered
visit
entire
Shki.
platters of sweets.
Oh,
And Gus
yeah.
is just loving his
Uh,
life.
Baz
just
is
as
gonna take
much.
Benny
He's
to
like-
meet
he's
Shki.
like frothing
Oh, yeah.
his hair.
She
and then
could
we're
do
gonna feed her some sweets.
Yeah, she'll love it.
And
every
she
time a
loves it.
guy walks by with a platter of desserts,
She's like-
she just goes.
She just like sticks to it. Yeah, grabs
takes
it,
the
lets
platter
him go,
and
and
then sticks him.
yeah.
Oh,
I
my
love
god, I
that.
love Shki. Can I be Shki next campaign?
Yes.
That's a. Oh, I guess sure for me. Yeah, okay. I allow animals as characters.
Great. Do I have some ideas for you?
Perfect.
I would like to be that lady with the ostrich feet.
Sure.
All right, Shki and
Target.
Gus are in the. They have their
Look at
own
him.
like sort of designated
So cute.
area where people like come, sort of like. Not. I
Fond
don't
of
want to
women.
say zoo, but kind of a
Yeah,
zoo.
it's a petting zoo.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
Gus
It's visiting.
freaking
In a nice
loves
way.
it.
They
Yeah.
consent.
Anybody
Gus
that
is like standing like proud, like
Yeah, just
like
so delighted.
like very aware that he
He's
is the center of
That
attention.
Pegasus from
Hercules!
1,000%. 1,000%.
With
That's
his
it.
little
point of
wing.
order, there's only one Pegasus. That is.
Yeah, you're right. His name is Pegasus.
That's yeah.
Wait, I bring down the mood.
Shki, however,
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Shki is totally uncaring.
She's just enjoying some sweets.
Yeah.
She's living her best sweets life.
Yeah,
The
and
sweet life
every
of
so often
Shki.
there's someone that she just
Thank
thinks is
goodness, yeah.
rude, and she won't let their hand go for a while. She's like, "Oh, I like
Causes
the way you
commotion.
pet me." Yeah,
And the
me teach you
help
a
is like, can we?
Get these horses out of here.
Yeah.
So sticky.
Well, that one.
That particular horse, I
Would
don't
be
like.
good.
I mean, you can ask her, but
She's got a mind of her
Okay.
own.
And so they decide to take it into their own hands. That there will be a couple people stationed next to Shki to give her sort of a red rope, like red velvet rope kind of barricade.
She doesn't love pets.
I'll
it
just
just
tell
makes
her
Gus
that
even
when
better.
she's ready to go, she can go. She doesn't have to stick around for us.
Oh.
Okay, so there's an outside portion and there's dancing.
Yay.
Um,
Are there fireworks?
Yes, obviously.
you know what? Yes. So what happens is, What was your character's name?
Merkelig.
That?
I was like, it's Cyrus.
How long have we been
It's
doing
been
this,
ch-
Kyle?
like
It's 82
over 2
sessions.
I do know it's Jarvis.
Christ.
Merkelig learns that you have the gate spell and thinks, oh, what a great opportunity to sort of increase our communication and relationship with the outside world again. Let me use message or sending, depending on what it is, to talk to my son. Or did you have a kid?
Yeah, he has a whole clan.
Okay.
He's there.
To bring the good stuff.
Mhm.
And in about an hour, you're going to be called. Like, have it on your person, and you're going to be called. And so you use gate to bring your son over here.
Wow.
And now you've got huge, very intricate fireworks. No one in the realm has seen this in
That's
like over 1,000
cool.
years.
Dwarves are
And
great.
so you're out.
It's very happy to see
The sun has just dropped below the sea line,
Oh, I
Nice.
love this. This is the best wedding.
and
Yeah.
huge fireworks explode, and people are like, "Oh no! Oh no!" And
Yeah,
it's like,
sure,
"No,
'cause
it's
they're
fine."
Yeah.
And people are like, "Oh, oh!" And people are
so wonderful.
then
So
very
magical.
excited about the dwarven fireworks.
Cool.
The king
Merkelig's
finds Merkelig and where this is going on, and thanks him for attending.
Aw.
And he looks forward to a long, prosperous relationship, and he hopes very much that the dwarves find their way out of the Halberg Heights.
That's nice.
That's nice.
He hopes they can forge a long and lasting friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Forge it.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
like
was
that.
really good.
It was.
Willow was eavesdropping that whole time and says that. And Merkelig.
The very giant lady is very clever.
The very giant lady.
Also very tall.
And blue.
Blue is not.
Big lady,
not-
big insight.
She's not that different. Some of the dwarves are blue. We don't see the sun very
Oh,
much.
really?
Well, more in just the pale.
Yeah, that was my question
So
here.
pale.
I'm sure they're good at explosives, but how are they good at fireworks? It's fine.
Well, like this.
Yeah.
He walks you through all of the scientific.
He pulls out
information.
some vials of like pure like copper and burns it, and it turns green, like green flame, and
Mhm.
the various
Oh my God,
elements.
is that how fireworks work?
Yeah, the different metals burn at different times.
And so he shows,
That was so
They-
long ago.
and he shows you that they can make different colored fire, if you will.
More the
High chemistry.
shooting.
Mm.
I don't think we.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
I
it's a
can
funnel.
shoot too,
and-
yeah. He pulls out his gun. He's like,
Actually, I think it did.
"Are you seeing me shoot this
You know what
gun?"
that does?
See, it just.
The Sphinx shows up.
Yeah.
He's like, I thought I told you not to use that.
This bitch, get her!
All right. Anything else? The night is going on.
They take
How
a
how
long
how
rest.
much do people imbibe?
None.
A lot.
So far.
Gladys is sober. She does not drink alcohol. But she's patiently waiting for someone to ask her to dance.
not over it.
Sir Terranthorn
I mean-
finally he does his duties about the various houses need to be spoken to, and the king, like he's barely able to take his eyes off the king to make sure that he's
That
all
seems
right.
fair.
Yeah, that does seem fair. But she very
But
happily
the only
danced.
person that does keep his eyes off of him for much time is Gladys. He eventually, so you're in the dancing hall, and a very slow waltz comes on, and you feel a presence next to you, and you look over, and he stands perpendicular to you, and asks you if he could have this dance. If you remember the steps from the first time we danced.
Of course. I'd be delighted to have this
And
dance.
so it's a very out of date
Cute.
dance,
I like that.
but he knows the steps, and he
She's
wanted
very happy to dance with
and
him.
he wanted to make sure that he
She's upset.
did
a little
something
bit
he
with
knew.
Oberyn.
Baz and Benny are fucking drunk. And we're sitting...
I guess arm wrestling.
Yeah. And then we're sitting over here and we're having drinks and we're like, oh my god, Glass is so cute. Isn't Glass so cute?
Meanwhile, Terranthorn, under his jacket, has a yellow vest.
Oh! Does he really?
No, Terranthorn wore
Yes.
yellow.
Yeah, he has yellow.
Yes.
Oh, it was
Terranthorn.
Ullerin
I
that
know
did.
Olerin did.
He's the
but I
man
didn't
in the
hear
yellow
about it.
hat.
No. So he's
You
got
dress.
so the sash that he wears across himself and the one he wears under his belt are the same yellow that you described.
He actually did it. Sweet.
Oh my god, it's really cute.
So has he been practicing this dance since the last time he danced with
You would think that he probably did because he's not
Not a dancer.
he doesn't go to the dance halls much.
Neither did
Let's
Baz
say.
and Benny, that's why we're drinking.
And so he's stiff, but he does the correct moves, if you want.
Baz and Benny are gonna take like a fun
He
dance.
does the correct moves.
But we're gonna be drunk and step on each other's feet. Yeah. We're just having a good old time.
Yeah, nice
Are
time.
there flower petals around?
Sure.
Sure.
Of course. We're at a wedding.
Should I fly over the dance floor and drop petals?
Yes.
That is so dramatic. Fabulous.
Release my wings. Kind of tipsily.
Baz sees this and is like, what? Benny, watch this.
Yeah, I do that! I think Benny's
What the fuck?
Benny's bull over
It
that.
truly is. This is the best wedding.
What do you want?
Poof, what do you want? Poof, what do you need? Poof, what do you need?
This wedding's the best. So good.
So
I
have
bet
another cocktails.
It is like sort of later spring, and so there are some buds kind of coming out, but the weather itself was somewhat nice, and it does slow like a very late, very big, slow falling snowflakes start to fall at the end of the day.
Romance.
The clock strikes 12.
Everyone turns back into a pumpkin.
I want a long rest.
Me too.
Gladys is so happy with her night. She
I've had a
was
big couple of days.
The crowd has diminished, and the servants have removed the various things that aren't used and continue to clean as they go, and it's now a much more intimate setting, if you will. You've gone back to the lounge where the bar is, and there's only a few people. The king has retired.
I was gonna say this is the moment where Baz reveals herself as the king's true love.
Surprise!
Surprise!
It's
Me,
so
the
jealous
worst
of Benny
one.
right now.
And so you're amongst all of the people that you know. Lulu, I should have had Lulu and Mimsy up here. Lulu and Mimsy have found a sofa off in the distance, and they're just kind
They're
of
doing a
gabbing.
canoodle.
They're
if you will.
canoodling. But they stand up and walk over and sit down with you all,
Cheers.
and it's just a nice sort of get together of people who know each other before the night ends.
Ruffle.
feels like the last calm before the storm.
Yeah. Probably.
And you have a long rest.
We have a
Yay!
Together in the room.
You all pass
Together,
out.
right there
We
on
all
the
pass
couches.
out.
It's just
My wings are out. Just
Baz and Benny are on like a chaise lounge, and Baz is like on the long part where Benny
What's-
should be.
What's the square thing that you put your feet on?
An ottoman.
He's like knees up over ottoman.
Yeah.
like an elbow. Like,
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he
And
hasn't
I'm
had
like,
alcohol for months.
No,
Oh, yeah, that
he's-
poor guy's
old.
been
he's
through it.
atrophied and
Yeah, I forgot that he was like in the dungeons for a bit.
How many knowing looks do Gyrus and Gladys give each other throughout the night of just like, God, drunk people?
Yeah.
Ames
Wasn't sure where you were
so
going with that.
drunk.
just like,
I know, I was
oh my
curious
God, oh my
too.
God,
Me
drunk
too.
people.
I was like, we're not.
So we're gonna
doing
kill him
anything
in our sleep.
untoward.
So are we doing this?
Yeah, it's like,
It's tonight the night.
I wore yellow.
like,
I
My lord-
Gyrus has a little yellow. Little yellow. What are these called?
his
Pocket
eyes
squares?
turn
yeah,
yellow.
she's like, Terranthorn got there first. I've been playing the long game. My lord did command me to
That
kill
one, have I
Baz
forgotten
and
reason number
Simone.
one. You smell like
I haven't
icy
finished
hot.
my command yet.
What?
Okay.
Remember, like episode one, session one.
Wasn't here episode.
Oh, that's right.
Episode 1.
What
Oh,
happened?
I'm delighted that we're
Lord
getting a long
Vep's
rest. Just
told
delighted.
Gyrus to kill you. And so
Oh,
I was
that's
making
right.
a joke.
It's time.
It's time to finish it.
That's right. He did tell you to kill him.
I won't even feel it. I'm so
drunk.
having so
I
many.
I've
learned-
already died today.
I've already died
What's
And
one
now
more?
I'm back. What's the more dying? You know?
All right, so you have
Yeah,
one.
Gladys
bring
definitely gives Terranthorn a little smooch before that.
Hello.
Like
Sweet
a
little-
like a peck on the
sweet-
peck on the cheek, or
Yeah.
are we talking like on the
Not
lips?
Not like full on romantic crazy, but just like a nice sweet little goodnight kiss.
but on the lips.
Yes, on the lips.
In a romantic
Yes,
way.
yes, yes, yes.
He has a heart attack.
That is
Revivify.
not what I
How
thought
many
you were
times
gonna
am I gonna do
say.
this today?
So he rolled.
Me too. And I was like, ah.
He rolled a natural 1 on his insight, and
Bad
so
kiss?
he is. No.
Okay.
Like it was fine, but
He's
he
shocked.
is going to just be thinking about like, what the hell did that mean? What does this mean? What do I do? He does not know the next
Does
step
she like
to
me?
take.
He's gonna get all of his servants up to his room and be like, guys, I need help.
This is a situation
We
we
have
know.
a situation.
He's gonna have
situation
one-
to-
He's gonna have a
Sure.
level of
I
exhaustion.
feel like the sweet ones, yeah.
He's gonna have a level of exhaustion
Yeah.
because he's not gonna have a good night's sleep.
No.
He's just constantly
Oh,
just like,
sweet.
what does that
Is that-
mean?
Did that ever happen to you? This is a trap.
Josh, I mean, yeah, answer yes.
I mean, no.
We're on D&D right now.
All right.
yes,
so-
yes, for
Yes,
just
We are on the
yes.
internet.
Cute.
So
That's
you
why
have
it
a
was a
lo-
trap.
You have a long rest. The invitations to the wedding included like most of the weekend, so there are some events that occur. Most have been canceled. You'll be notified on which ones you can attend, but really it's up to you on what you want to do.
There's like
Uh,
a little stitch and bitch session.
What is that?
It's like when you knit and talk shit.
That sounds great.
Knit and talk shit is also a good name.
And don't
So
forget that
Terranthorn
Knit.
shows up.
Yeah.
it's now open.
So Terranthorn's secret hobby is knitting, and
Oh
he's
my
like,
god, he actually runs it.
He's like so good at it.
he's like, oh, I'm working on this really complicated colorway. This color work is
But
so
I can't
hard.
get the rabbit into the hole.
Oh,
It's
that's
never
hilarious.
mind.
Stab it.
All right, so
throw it off a cliff. Scuba, that's good.
You've
That's
got you've got some time, some points to go over before the session ends. The siege on Alversea
How does that go?
is extremely successful following the death of Erisvint. If you recall, it was the day before.
They lost a lot of their magic.
And so they were mostly blockading for a while, trying to, and also looking for ways to gain entry. But the problem is there were so many magic users out there that they couldn't really quite get their way into the city. Once Erisvint had died, all of their magic is gone, and they just essentially walked right in and overtook the city back. We'll say that's what you learned the next day. That Alversea has been taken over. Henrietta, actually,
She's a werewolf.
she is, but her brother, the one that you realized was trying to poison or successfully poisoning water holes.
And tried to open up Gyrus. Tackle toes.
Well, that was
Before, but yes.
Wait, so
Taggle-
Alvesea's taken over
Taggle.
by who?
The Alversea was completely overrun by
Embers.
the Embers.
Uh-huh.
But when Erisvint died,
took it
they
back.
lost all their powers, and
Yeah,
so the
It's
king's
pretty good now.
army went
Say
in and
80%,
was like, all right, this
80%.
is back to us now. Many people are imprisoned. Alversea, actually, instead of having people locked out, people are now locked in.
Okay.
Because they need to figure out what's going on. We've got a full-on McCarthy situation where it's like, all right, what do you know?
You're a number and you're a number.
Rat on them to tell me, it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad.
And there's also this mysterious case of a disappearing prisoner. Who's, like, not there.
There was one prisoner.
what they'll learn is the record keeping was not great at the time, so that's fine. That's been
The
omitted.
cell is locked, but nobody's in
Yeah.
there.
Oh, maybe no one was ever in there.
Nah.
You go down to the docks at some point, or you have vision over the docks, and you see the entire royal fleet out there. Until now, you hadn't noticed. You haven't really had any mind looking out there. But the king figured with the wedding, and he wasn't entirely sure what was going on, he wanted to make sure that we had as much firepower as possible next to the city in case either Erisvind or the Kraken showed up. Wasn't totally sure. The question of what to do with the etheric spear is still a matter of dispute. Do you mount it on a ship? Do you mount it on the docks at Arstelia?
How heavy is it? It's heavy.
Like 4 people could probably pick it up and move it.
Like a charisma company.
Sure.
Cool.
We do
There's
not mount
5
it,
of
yeah,
us.
man.
There's plenty of us. Plus 4
4 bodied people,
That's
and
enough.
and
Yeah,
one
yeah.
and one
Frail.
lady.
Frail.
Very frail.
one words I was looking for is one
4.
Careful,
osteoporosis old woman with bird bones can help.
Seriously.
Careful, my
What were you saying about
Careful, my
Henrietta's
bow.
brother?
So I believe Maxwell died. Thank you. I believe he's. I need to go back. I don't know if he's older than Henrietta or not. I think Henrietta might be the eldest.
It seemed like it.
So she should be the standing queen of Alversea. I'll go back and check. But
I think we talked about
princess or lord
that
or lady.
specifically of her being older.
you will remember that you did. I'm fairly sure you did not divulge Maxwell's plan to
Right, no, I
anyone.
don't think we did.
We
not
definitely
I thought we told Henrietta.
told her about him
We told.
poisoning people.
Yeah.
She took it very seriously, and I
Yeah.
told her.
Okay.
But we didn't
And
like
she
tell
was like,
everybody. Everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was one-on-one,
We
and she
told
was like,
Henrietta?
"This is."
Okay.
Yeah, he
She
said
got a
it
little
in
mad at me,
three
and I was like,
ways.
Oh, right.
"I'm just relaying the truth."
Yeah.
Sure.
That was shortly
Makes
after
sense.
we realized we had killed her younger sister.
Oh yeah.
And we did not
beheaded
tell
her younger sister.
Yeah, still missing.
We did not mention
Still
that.
missing.
That's not coming up again.
Fine.
Yeah, Yellow Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Something-
Cat eyes, Miriam Yellow Eyes.
Miriam Yellow Eyes. Yeah.
That
With
bitch.
the like shotgun cat shell thing. Like she had
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cat launcher.
cat launchers, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what was your first horse?
Sorry.
My first horse?
Yeah. Your mount.
Maharaja or something.
What
No.
was her name?
No.
No, it had something to do with Mulan.
Didn't matter, clearly.
It did.
See.
Satine!
Satine. Satine.
Alright, so that's what's going on with Alversea. The question stands, what is to be done with the spear? Do you want to mount it so that you can go hunting the Kraken? Or to be able to like move it around, or do you want like on a ship, that is? Or does it stand on top of the castle so that if the
Discussion
100%.
ended.
with the AI art generated thing aside, because I'm 100% okay with changing the plan. The Kraken does not need to come to Arstelia.
What is our intelligence on the Kraken? Where is it right now?
Good question. From this point, it seems to be rather random on its attacks. It destroyed Onan Alari, and then it swam through the Marin's throat to the other continent and destroyed a city over there. Then came back and destroyed Vifast, and then
my God.
Freyfast, and it's just kind of it feels sporadic. So
What do we know about the other continents?
right now, right now, the last city that was destroyed was Freyfast or Bifast. But that's been a few days, so you're not really totally sure. What was your
What
question?
do we know about the other continents? Anything?
What would you like to know?
Like
Everything.
yeah. Could
So
you start at the
They're-
beginning
they
conflict.
exist.
of the creation?
They exist.
What's their creation?
All right.
myth? I would
Or
like
like
to know.
in the UK?
No,
Or...
I want to know, like, is there a pattern to be found with the Kraken's like attacks? Right?
No, I
like,
just said
is there
it
anything?
seems to be random. Yeah.
So eventually it will come,
It's random.
But-
it's random.
I don't know. It seems like we ought to go after it. Sorry.
Seems like a great idea.
Great idea.
That sounds great.
Because if we mount it here, then we just wait for it to approach.
The other information is
From
you
there.
are fairly positive that the cove next to the desert is where it rests.
Yeah.
So-
Are we?
Yeah, because of all the ink.
Mm-hmm.
I say we mount it to a boat.
Yeah, that seems
We
good.
go after it. That's
I will
Yeah,
be
let's
on
go after
dress.
it where
You
it...
could either be the question I guess really is, do you want to be aggressive or passive?
well.
Passive.
Probably farther away from it.
Passive
than
would be
victims.
you mount
I
it
know, I
on the castle.
Yeah.
Aggressive would be
Yeah, on the
mounted
defense.
No lair actions.
I think I imagine it takes its lair wherever it goes. That's my guess. As far as to metagame it as a big boss.
Or maybe we split the difference and
Is there? I don't know.
it
We
has
could.
to get from its lair to
Are we
here.
deciding right now, or are we just
Could we talking-
thinking
We
about
could
it?
put it in.
about
We could.
Well, you know what we should do
Is the bridge?
is just mount it on the castle for now,
and then move it to. a boat
and then
when
we
we're
can
ready.
move it when we're ready.
Or
Yeah,
we mount it on a boat.
But it feels like-
and move it to move the boat to the castle.
that's it's like a good docking space.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we
That's
should
good.
do whatever we can do to protect it in whatever situation we're in. Right, we're protecting the city if we put
Yeah.
it. Right,
Yeah.
it's got to be. Does it know about the spear? It knows about the spear.
Do we know how to use it? Maybe
I don't
we
think
should
the
learn how to
Kraken
use
knows
it.
about the spear.
Yeah. People have been trained on how to activate it, and you guys have been trained as well.
Okay.
We don't know if the Kraken is like.
I'll say it takes 2 people's turns to make the
Okay.
spear go.
But yeah, we should protect ourselves at all times, based off of what happened in the Elven City.
Yeah, because they'd be smart.
Is the bridge still up, or did it destroy the bridge?
It has yet to be destroyed.
So maybe if we go to the bridge, at least as a starting point.
It's interesting you say that because that was the next thing that was going to be destroyed.
The bridge.
Mm-hmm. Well, now it's not, but I wanted to mention it. Like, yeah, that was the next thing that was going to be destroyed. Now I got to change everything. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I'm just saying it because it's near the Kraken's lair,
Lair.
but not in it,
Mhm.
and we'll be able to like set up there and not just be on a boat.
Yeah.
You know,
On a boat.
But I will.
But it's
I will
but it's
prepare and
likely
cast
to-
water breathing
sure.
every 8 hours.
But it's like we're likely to catch it if it's on the move or coming in.
That's
You know.
true.
It's a good idea.
This is the conversation we're having on the couches before bed.
This is I
think this is the next day.
Next
Fight
day.
the Kraken.
Penny's like, what? What is the
So
Kraken?
mostly everyone's hungover. We're having tea.
Yes.
We're up at 5 a.m.
With
Yes,
Stone
the 2 of us are
chit-chatting.
up because we're always up early.
I just think the one thing to think about is you fight it in the water, it can go in the water, which negates the spear.
Maybe.
Why
If-
can't the spear go in the water?
Spearfish.
You talk to Merkle, it's like, worse underwater.
You can shoot in the water and it pulls out his gun.
As long as you can see it.
He goes over to one and
But
takes it
I
off.
mean-
really work.
Obviously, the
And he-
Kraken
and he
does
shoots-
have an advantage in water.
He
It
shoots
would
a
definitely
koi
have an
fish
advantage.
and
But
like
even if it
comes
comes
up, he's
to
like, see, it
us,
works.
it's gonna be in water.
Player expensive.
Right, but the more it is out of the water,
Fish.
The
the
easier it
more
is to see it.
us, but also extra forces can attack it.
True. That's true.
That's true. Getting it out of the water would be ideal.
The
More
water
damage.
is its
How do we
layer.
lure it?
So the more like we go to it, we're at a disadvantage, but little collateral damage.
Right. Big
we bring
collateral
it
damage.
to Arstelia.
like
High
an
collateral
Avengers movie.
damage. However, we do get help.
But we can bring help with us.
We bring the whole fleet.
Sure.
And what Kyle was saying is if we come here, then we have land, too, that
Yeah.
we can set up on.
My only thought was what happened the last time we fought a Kraken spawn.
Yeah, but how are we gonna
We
lure
won.
it? We won.
How we fucking killed them.
Remember?
I don't know if you recall.
We sent it away.
We gave it to a big bird.
You made
That's
it run
true.
away as
A
fast
rock.
as it could.
yeah.
It was tricky. It was bobbing, weaving,
Yeah,
going in and out of the water.
You're not wrong.
So
However, how are we supposed to lure the Kraken without just
Yeah, that's what I've been
dying?
saying this whole time.
Yeah. The
Alright,
alternative is
brilliant.
waiting for it to arrive here, and if it decides to destroy the entire rest of the world before it gets here, that's not.
That's not ideal.
I'm not willing to sit around and wait for that.
We don't think it's coming to us by any means.
Eventually, it will.
It
emerges
eventually
from the
is.
water.
Insight checks? Whoever's the highest?
Not me.
I think it's
Plus
Willis.
Yeah,
five.
I think it's all of us.
Well,
That's
the
fine.
ladies.
Yeah, the ladies have high
And then
insight.
ladies. Ooh, 19.
Definitely.
24.
Commentary
16.
That side of the table is wise and this one
It is.
Knowing beasts and intelligent beasts and beasts who are beyond our intelligence,
Where to find them?
you think that it's destroying easy targets on the periphery, and it feels like if, from what you're seeing, potentially, with the size of the city, with all the ships and all the magic users that may be there, Arstelia might be the most dangerous place for it to be. So it could be that it's avoiding Arstelia for now.
To the
Really that-
ships.
Yeah.
I think setting up at Ferris Bridge might be the best choice.
Yeah.
If we can make that work.
With
Ooh,
lots
as
of
like sort of a
reinforcements.
What's the
high, like, because it's way up high. And
what's the distance of like a kraken
Tentacle?
tentacle?
20 feet, I think.
Oh,
Not
okay.
that big.
Great, Gladys is
Or
happy to go anywhere.
30?
I guess
20 to 40, something like that.
Great. That's fine.
Do we have any?
I mean, that's big. That's huge. Think about that.
It's huge, but it's not the images that the
AI
AI wants. I
Yeah,
know.
I was like, make it 20 feet tall, and it made it like 20 stories tall, and I'm like, what?
bigger than the city.
Yeah, bigger than the city. I'm like,
Yeah.
It's
the
not that
opposite.
big. It's not as big as
I
Like think
should've
of
done the
think of
other
a
one.
double-sized Craig spawn.
Hi, puppies.
It's gigantic and very
Let's make him
strong.
happy.
What?
He's happy.
Oh.
He's having a great time.
Celebrate.
Yes, he's living life,
Yeah.
crushing cities,
Destroying everything
taking
he wants.
names.
Does the Kraken get stronger with destroying the smaller, easier?
It's pride.
You wouldn't know that information.
How much experience do you get for a city? For a city kill?
He levels up every
Yeah.
single time.
Do we have any giant nets?
But we could create one.
Not right now.
We
Or
could
if
make
can
one.
Hook up big bunches of barrels tied together with harpoons, and then we shoot that into it so it can't go down.
We actually could make a
Some
badass
trial
net.
situation.
A
Yeah.
badass trap.
Yeah.
Does Merklich think that he could make it so that this is more like a harpoon rather than just a bullet?
Also
You
cool.
Sure.
The spear.
Yes.
Oh no, I was just thinking the other ships could
Mm-hmm.
have those if they could have a big harpoon, but
Or if we decide we are going to leave, maybe we set up a trap to protect the cities.
That's a good idea.
Sure. I mean,
The
But
question
also
of
the
the question of
harpoons.
luring.
yeah, I don't know how we would lure it without just getting ourselves destroyed because it's probably faster than any ship.
Yeah.
So we know we can call a purple worm by making lots of noise.
What if we just make a lot of noise?
I think we killed all the
I think what you're saying,
worms,
let's
so
get a
no.
bunch of purple worms.
How do no? How do?
Fish love worms.
Perfect!
Why don't we just go to another dimension, grab a couple things?
And everyone's like, wait a second. Do you still have a worm in your head?
No.
Are we sure?
Yes.
we can go in and check.
We'll bring you
I'll get out my
God.
bone saw.
Ah!
Everyone was all about dismembering people when I had.
Yeah.
You tell me,
Yeah,
but
no,
now-
cut off an arm.
No,
sure.
no, we were
Cut
not.
open
We were
someone's
not
head.
about dismembering people. We were about dismembering you.
Yeah.
You're not a person.
It was quite personal.
You are one person. Well, I guess at that time you were kind of two, so I get it.
Semantics.
Anyway,
All right. Well, something to think about between now and next session.
Yep.
A plan for the Kraken.
I like the bridge idea if we can draw it out,
Yeah.
and then fall back to the city if we have to.
All right. Well, we will call it here for the evening, as you make plans to fight a Kraken
Release the Kraken.
for the end of the campaign.
because we're all gonna die.
But don't worry, it will be a
No.
battle that lasts 6 sessions.
That's
I
right.
cannot let go.
We shall see. All right.
Bye, everybody.
Well, I guess I'll die.
Next.